What is To Be Your RPG? That is the question. And the answer is, we're a group of professional actors that plays a regular Dungeons & Dragons campaign to benefit the nonprofit Classical Theater Company here in Houston, Texas. What is the Classical Theater Company, you may ask? And I will answer that it is the only professional theater company in the state of Texas that solely produces year-round classical drama. So they produce only old plays, 100 years old or older. That's from the Greeks and Shakespeare up through Oscar Wilde and George Bernard Shaw and the early modern playwrights. Yeah, and they are amidst their 16th anniversary season, 16 seasons now for Classical Theater Company here in Houston. I am JJ Johnston. I'm your Dungeon Master for To Be Your RPG, and I'm also the Executive Artistic Director of the Classical Theater Company. Do you like how that works? Yeah, and we're excited to be here with you on our stream here, playing a little Dungeons & Dragons. To benefit CTC. A few things before we get started there. Now, this is going to be part 2 of a session that started almost exactly 1 year ago. So we're gonna do some recapping for you in a little bit. But before we get there, I got a little housekeeping for you. One, we're doing this to raise money for Classical Theater Company. So if you are watching this stream right now, I highly encourage you to donate to Classical Theater Company. It's a tax-deductible donation. You can do so by looking down in our stream at PayPal. There's a PayPal link there to Classical Theater Company's PayPal, or you can go to their website at classicaltheater.org. Now, if you're watching the stream live, you're watching this episode live right now, and you follow us here on Twitch, and you make a donation to Classical Theater Company, your name will be entered to win this super cool piece of art, this print of the Merely Players, which our very own Mark Alba drew with his very own hands. So you can enter to win this really cool piece of art, brand new artwork. Well, new to you, that you can enter to win. We would love for you to do so. So please donate to CTC either through the PayPal or through their website, and you will be any amount, and you follow us here on Twitch, you'll be entered to win that. If you're watching the stream well into the future, this video, or you listen to it on our podcast, you can go to our YouTube channel, find it at youtube.com/tobeyourrpg. You should be doing that anyway. You should be following us, subscribing to us, and liking and commenting on our videos, of course. But if you're watching this at any point and you're like, hey, I'm watching the stream, but I'm watching this video, which is years after the stream aired, well, you can still go to classicaltheater.org and still make a tax-deductible donation, and you can help support the arts. We'd love it. Even in the future, my future JJ thanks you for your donation. So you can do that. You can do that through our podcast. You can do it. You can do it by watching our videos on YouTube. Also, so much more. There's so much more going on, right? So we have some merch. Who doesn't want merch? Everyone wants merch, right? We got merch for you. We got To Be Your RPG merch. We got magnets, To Be Your RPG magnets. You could put it on your fridge. You could put it on your whatever, anything metal that's magnetic. Anyway, you could do that. We also have super cool stickers. To Be Your RPG stickers with the QR code, which will take you straight to our website, which has all sorts of cool information about the show on it. So you got that. Also, and let's be honest, most excitedly, we have To Be Your RPG t-shirts. I am a fancy lady. From episode 1 of To Be Your RPG, I'm a fancy lady. A little Cree Lanov quote for you. You can get a t-shirt. You can go to our website to order any of. They have a shop on our website at tobeyourrpg.com. You can find the magnets. You can find the stickers. You can find the t-shirts. All available for purchase. We would love your support in that way, and you can get a cool shirt that says "I'm a fancy lady." That's pretty great, in my opinion. Anyway, so we're all here. So let's welcome the voice. Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Yay. Hello. We're also here.
Yeah, we're excited that they're here. So our friends are here. What's happening? I like the I Am a Fancy Lady shirts y'all are repping. Look at that.
Stop.
Look at that. Look how.
I think it's
Oh, fresh drip too strong.
Okay, you sent the email about the t-shirts while I was already at work. I couldn't go home and change.
That's all right. That's all right.
Mine needs to be washed, but it also got autographed by a famous actor because I didn't have anything else for them to sign, and now it.
Did you sign it yourself,
Andrew?
or?
No.
He said a famous actor.
It was me. It was me. There we go.
It was the Quaid kid.
Randy?
Dennis?
No, the son.
Jack?
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid.
From
hey.
The Boys.
He's in,
The Boys.
yeah.
Nice.
I saw him and I was like,
I was gonna say Lower
I have
Decks,
nothing else.
all right.
You want to sign this? He was like, sure. What is it? And I told him about it. And he was like, oh, awesome. I love D&D. And like, we talked about it.
Oh, nice.
I told him to like and subscribe.
Maybe Jack Quaid's watching right now.
He has to be.
Hey,
He's not doing
Jack
anything
Quaid.
He's gotta be.
Some
What else
Houston
would he
love
be doing?
Jack, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right.
that's why
boost
mine's
that
not
signal, Jack.
You're my favorite Quaid.
Right?
I really wanted to ask like, how's mom and dad doing? Because like, I mean, come on.
Was he Randy's kid?
No, Dennis. It's Dennis and fucking
Meg
Not
Ryan?
like he was mad.
Huh?
Meg Ryan?
No,
yeah,
Dennis.
Meg Ryan, man. Like,
Oh, damn.
Oh man, like
Yeah.
first crush.
Yeah.
So,
You got mail.
yeah.
Did you tell him that? Did you tell him?
You probably
I
ought
know.
to know.
Oh, Meg Ryan.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Oh, right,
Your
not
mom.
Dennis.
Well, he's watching now.
He just hangs up.
Dude,
I'm
if
not
he's here,
watching this.
I hope that comes back.
This is making me very uncomfortable.
We can make it worse.
I just
know.
also want to point out that art reveal was piping hot, fresh art reveal for us too.
Very
I had
nice.
never seen
Yeah,
that.
I like
Look at
that.
that.
So
You didn't.
Huh?
fresh and so clean.
So
I've known
guys.
I need to get my
So
hands on
this
that.
this is long overdue, but of course we were away because for a long time, we couldn't get in the studio, and so this is long overdue. We received last summer. I told you guys we received last summer. One of the friends of the show, Daniel. He so kindly handmade these little dice holders, like D20 holders, like a little nest for your D20. Handmade them and shipped them to us, and they are
so sick.
little right. They're like symbols from his. It might be a homebrew, but these are the symbols of the various, I think, religious orders.
Yo,
in-
those cookies
in
look
his
so
RPG.
good.
That's dope.
Right? Look at that. They're so cool.
That
Anyway.
one's great.
I can't wait to
so-
break one of my teeth off on that.
They're so cool and they're awesome and they're beautiful. So
Those are gorgeous.
thank you, very long overdue, Daniel. Thank you
you.
so much for that. It was very kind of you, and we're excited to get the chance to start using them. We'll dish them out, and we have some extras. So even the folks behind the curtain will get their own little dice holders. So thank you so much. That was so generous of you. I can't thank you enough. Very nice. So hey everybody.
Hey.
For some of us, we haven't seen you in a year. And some of us, it's been a few weeks. But we'll start with you, Blake. Hello, Blake.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Yeah. So what have you done for the last 12 months?
Man.
Yeah, what do you have to show for yourself?
I teach at
my
a new
God.
school.
New school, where are you teaching at?
Ridge Point High School.
Ridge
Missouri
Point.
City, Texas. Yeah.
Nice. Go
Go mascots.
Panthers.
Panthers.
Panthers. I'm glad I remember that. Yeah, been working there. It's really cool.
Nice.
And I opened a show a few weeks ago.
What'd you open?
At Rec Room Arts, King James.
Oh,
so
yes.
good.
Oh, man, it was terrific. It was so good.
And I was actually kind of shocked. It was the first time Mark had ever seen me act in person.
I know.
And I thought I was like
First and last. in
Yeah,
one
I know.
night.
Yeah. It was kind of. I was like, oh, that's okay. I guess that's right. Yeah.
And me from the audience going, "That's my second favorite white man."
Hey.
Is your first one Jesus?
No, it's
wait,
JJ.
wait.
Ah, nice.
Actually, Jesus.
But no,
also
y'all
No,
were a
Jack
great
Quaid.
audience.
Jack Quaid.
Well, you gave a great performance.
It's
No,
been
it's so
a really
good.
fun run, and I
Yeah.
can't wait for everyone
How
else
much
to see
time
it.
you got left on the run?
We have 2 weeks,
2 weeks
on the
left.
docket. We may extend to a third week.
Oh,
Gotta
it
wait
may
and see,
extend.
but
So it's selling pretty well.
yeah.
Good.
Very nice.
Excellent. So is it recroomarts.org?
Recroomarts.org.
Okay, go to
That's where you get
recroomarts.org
tickets.
and you can get yourself a ticket to go see
So good.
what is a pretty darn cool show. King James, about LeBron James, but not about LeBron James.
Yeah.
Come see it to find out what that
I thought it was a Bible play. I was wrong.
Yeah, that's
That first reading was really disappointing. I was like,
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about
Where's
the
the
Bible.
Christ?
Actually, about hotels.
Where's all the sin?
What's going on with you, Andrew?
I don't know.
Got another kid?
I do have another kid.
Hey, good guess.
Since
You had
the
another
last
kid since the
time.
last episode?
Not a third kid, a second kid.
No.
No.
That's
you just
what I
still
was
have the two. That'd have been a lot of kids.
Yes. That's enough.
Yeah. I should think.
It's enough.
Yeah. Allow me to
Everyone.
recommend vasectomies.
Yes,
I'm very
yes.
pleased with mine.
Mine went well too.
I've got some stuff I can talk about, but I can't talk about. So it's going to seem cryptic, but I am the titular character
In?
something that I can't talk about.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's
a weird name for a
But
show.
if you watch next episode, by that point, I can talk.
By this time next year.
yeah. So
Can
in
Can you
a
tell
year's
us what
time,
your
when we do the
name
next
is in
episode.
the show?
No.
Or where would we find it when it comes out?
No, I'm not allowed to talk about
None of it.
anything, even what type of thing it is.
But it's gonna be something.
yeah, and
really
I'm having a
if you're
great
not
time.
Look out everywhere for
Because
that.
over
say
the
it's-
last
it's
summer,
face it
I got
for
into
anything.
something that is very akin. I got into something meaning that I
OnlyFans.
I started
God.
ingesting.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
What is it called?
OnlyFans.
A property.
Oh.
Yes.
Ingesting a property.
Ingesting?
Yes.
What are
Reading,
you, Kirby?
Reading, listening,
Yes.
watching.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yes.
Like an intellectual property.
Been devouring.
Yes.
Devouring.
Devouring. Yes.
I thought Andrew was eating a house.
Excellent. All right. Okay. And
And
not smart
and
enough for
then,
this conversation.
This week, I am going to be able to direct on some anime. So that's pretty cool. I'm, shifting over behind the glass or on the other side of the glass, and it's been very fun. Also,
Yes.
and finally,
well, if you're ever looking to cast anyone,
when
Yeah.
I get that power.
Hold on, I got a cup too.
I've only cast you how many times now? I'm just saying. You know, not like you
Put my
owe me. I mean, you don't owe me
resume in my
anything. I'm
binder.
just saying.
That's so.
I mean, I've done a couple of anime. but,
when
you
I
know.
get out of
Well, then
substitute
share some for the rest
teacher,
of us. Damn.
Whatever.
There's a broke little twink sitting at the end of this table who'd love to be in anime. That wasn't a good resume to submit. Just saying.
hired, kid.
That's the kind of
No,
spirit
left,
we want.
not right, left. You said Twix, right?
Yes.
Can you
Okay.
can you cut the stream like this early on?
The last thing I want to mention
Oh yes.
is that I got to be in an anime that is out, and I can talk about it.
It
It's
is?
called Ninja Kamui. It is on HBO Max and Adult Swim.
Oh, nice.
Speaking
And
of anime,
I'm not the only one in this room.
yeah,
that's
everyone and
in
their
it.
mothers in this cast.
Before I get to the people that you can see, I want to get to the person you can't see, because I'm very briefly in the scene in episode 2, but it's while Brandon Hernsberger, our videologist,
Where'd he come from?
Fun fact about Brandon, he actually doesn't have a body underneath him.
It's just a floating head.
well, no, it works
Zordon.
because his character is
Kind
Yeah.
of.
kind of a big head.
Man,
Mostly head.
Yeah, most of the head.
me too, man.
Speaking of which, the Taco Bell on
That was my nickname in college.
Mostly head.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Thank you. Very
And
good.
so who else? You're
Well, these two are in it.
Hey, I'm in it.
Yeah.
Let me get
I
off this
play a
set.
lady named Dilly.
Yeah, I'll join you. I don't know. What,
Yeah, and I play Joe Higgins' alternate persona in the very first episode. So you'll hear me, if you go back through, you'll hear me in the first episode as Dad Ninja. So, yeah.
that was my nickname in college.
so
Dad Ninja.
Dad Ninja.
that's passing the
forget your
baton to that.
What's going on over there?
Side of the
What's
room.
happening? What's happening, y'all? What's happened last? I don't know. Was it 3 weeks ago? Was that last episode?
Yeah. Well, I failed to mention last time. Well, thank you for correcting. I got married over the year. I thought you had seen us since then. I got married over a year ago.
You forgot that you even did a show with Mark. So
Yes, I forgot I was in Medea with Mark.
I blocked the whole thing out.
But
Well, to be fair, they both forgot. So
yeah,
to be fair,
it
wasn't just us.
really
This one's
embarrassing, actually.
like- yeah, well, at least it was equally.
We're both
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, very. Start on a show at the Alley Theater next week for not Pride and Prejudice,
Good try.
Jane Eyre. So if you are in Houston and love you some, not restoration, but old English plays, come through. Yeah, very good. Yes.
Regency era.
Thank you, Lindsay. Regency era literature.
Our mistress of the stream has chimed in.
Over the ether. Just living life, getting back into gardening, which is awesome. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
What kind of things you garden?
Some
Red
mint.
Manny?
I wish. No. Don't put me on any list, FBI. Open up. Spearmint and oregano.
sick.
Got some Mexican sunflowers, which I'm hoping are going to be real pretty.
How's Beans? Speaking of things that
Oh,
grow.
my puppy. His name is Beans. He's a very good boy. He's great. He turned 3 as of March 1st.
That's a very good
So
boy.
he got a whole chicken breast for dinner.
Wow.
And a little bit of peanut butter.
Nice.
And he's just a lump. And I love him very much.
Oh, excellent. That's very nice.
Beans.
Excellent.
Beans good.
Alyssa, what you got? What's going on?
Well, I feel like I should say we got pushed back because I had COVID. I got COVIDed, so it's still out there, guys.
We should have been here
Don't worry.
last week, but COVID reared its
I
ugly
beat it
head.
though. COVID did it.
Feeling better now? Feeling better now?
COVID.
Was that your first go around with the old?
Yeah, and it.
Wow, impressive.
I was
Congrats.
vaccinated, so it wasn't too bad.
No, go on.
At least I think it was my first. It was the first time I ever tested positive for COVID.
Right, yeah,
so,
sure.
It wasn't that bad. I stayed in my house.
Well, the studying paid off.
That was the worst part of it. Was just
Thank
sitting
you
around.
for that.
Shut up. God. Andrew.
God.
We've been here for less than 10 minutes.
Did you have a lot of sugar before you came
I
here?
did. I'm just excited. I don't get
It's
out of the
good to be
house
back.
much. Ever.
This is my socialization
Brag about
time.
Cara, yeah, okay. So you beat the Rona.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty good. I conquered it.
Nice.
And then other than that, what else have I been up to? Just working. I've been writing a lot.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Working on some things that I probably shouldn't talk about just yet because I'll jinx them. But
More of that
I'll,
shit.
I'll bring them
Okay,
out up
whatever.
in time.
Whatever.
But yeah,
Yeah.
and then coming up, I'm going to start rehearsals for Taming of the Shrew
What?
with the Classical Theater Company.
Amazing.
So you guys should all come see that. It's going to be great.
2 weeks from tonight.
That's pretty
First
much it.
rehearsal.
Yeah.
Thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome. Excellent. Thank you. Mark, take us home. Or
All right, let's go. Get in the car.
to the start. Or
You
whatever.
drive a van.
What's happening? What's going on?
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing,
Just
no.
me and the cat pack at home. I guess the only cool thing is we've released the artwork for Taming of the Shrew, so that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah, Mark did the artwork for Taming of the Shrew as well. It's pretty awesome. You can check us out. You go to our Facebook, the Classical Theater Company's Facebook page. You'll see it there. Most notably, yeah, awesome. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. And it hasn't been announced yet. It hasn't been made public. But Mark also redrew the Classical Theater Company's logo. So yeah, so that'll come out probably when Taming of the Shrew opens. So yeah, so lots of cool things going on with
Look
Mark
up
and
in
his
the
art.
sky for it. We're going to project it onto the clouds like a bat signal. So,
Just a bunch of
Absolutely.
experienced
Keep-
actors.
We're
With
gonna
that
do that.
theater money.
All that theater money we got.
I mean-
That's
You
right.
better start donating.
Yeah, right.
We got a grant and we used all of it.
it
for
can't
the
be
bat
that
signal.
expensive to do a bat signnl, right? You just get a really high-powered
Why don't you
light.
try it?
We'll just plug it in at the
Okay.
brewery across the street. That's all. Awesome. Well, cool. Well, groovy. Yeah.
How many bonus points do your students get for watching?
Enough.
So the question from in case you didn't hear from off camera here from the chat was how many bonus points does Blake's students get for watching?
You gotta stay till the end for the
Yeah,
secret
you
word.
only get the bonus points if you
wanna
can
know
recite
sitting
what the
through
last
this
thing I said was.
Oh,
All right.
nice! You got to stick around for the
Yeah,
whole,
you
the
gotta
whole
stick around
session.
the whole time. So I will not speak till the end.
Give him a test. Give him a test at the
right.
very
Yeah,
end. You get
that's what
3
they want.
questions.
Yeah.
No, they're doing.
I offered one 7 million, and then I offered one 4.5.
I like that.
That seems fair.
But they have to barter for it. So,
Okay.
what do they have to offer? I don't know. Their time. Watch the show. Shut up and listen.
Hey, if you PayPal me, I'll give you some bonus points.
Find the link below.
Excellent. Well, thanks, guys.
Only my
Well,
PayPal.
shall we get underway? Let's get this rolling.
See Rise of
Now.
Light. Rise of Light.
Now, this is going to sound probably kind of strange if if you're watching this after the fact, and or like powering through previous episodes of To Be Our RPG, but in real time, it has been almost exactly 1 year since we produced the first part of this 2-part episode that began with an episode called House Usher. So here is a slightly more thorough recap for those of you who are watching live and have been eagerly awaiting for part 2 and have no recollection of what happened almost exactly a year ago. So, cracks the knuckles.
Sorry, Mike.
The Merely players had been settling into their tower south of the town of Verena in the North March region of the Lorne Empire. The modest lands and tower had been gifted to them by the Margrave Henry Bolingbroke for their heroics in saving him and his family and stopping the dark cult of Izurin from poisoning the population, maybe even igniting the flame of war between the elves and the humans. The tower, recently christened, by the way, Hijinks Hall, had been in the process of being renovated by a caravan of traveling Rosanti when a knock came at the door. It was an older gentleman who introduced himself as Satrin, the personal valet to a minor lord, Baron Robbert Usher, and that he had been sent to engage the Merely players in helping to solve a mystery plaguing the household. He offered 300 gold pieces to do so. The dreary, rainy weather only intensified as you approached the remote manor house that sat on the edge of a large, boggy pond that seemed to have a faint, iridescent glow about it. Lord Robbert Usher and his twin sister, Madilynn, are the last 2 surviving members of the House of Usher, and they reside alone in the house, save their 3 loyal servants. Satrin, her ladyship's maid, the halfling Annabelle, and the cordial chef, Amonte. 5 years ago, there was a terrible fire in the house, and it burned to the ground, killing Lord Robert's previous valet, a man named Beltin. Following the tragic fire, the house was rebuilt, but Lord Robbert and Lady Madilynn, while always a bit reclusive and eccentric, began getting stranger and stranger and acting more odd. Then, about 10 months ago, occurrences began that could not be explained. Fires starting in the house where there was no fuel, household objects becoming red hot and burning those who had handled them. And most upsettingly, those that reside in the house are plagued by horrific nightmares, often seeing those closest and most meaningful to them burned alive before them. Most of the servants in the household understandably left due to these conditions, but Satrin, Monty, and Annabelle remained. You interviewed the Baron and learned that he was, indeed, a bit strange, very melancholy and distracted. It seemed that he had been very badly tormented by the nightmares and was getting very little sleep. You also interviewed the servants and learned that Annabelle had had a romantic relationship with Beltin, and that it was forbidden for servants to be involved. Amonte, the cook, said that he'd noticed Baron Robbert had been acting particularly agitated in the weeks before the fire. Lady Madilynn remained cordoned in her chambers, and you snuck about into the Baron's study, which he said was off limits. In it, stashed behind a painting, you found a journal. Retiring to your room on the 2nd floor, you read the journal and found this. Was it right to have a man's life taken? He was no more than a thief trying to steal that which I held most dear. But doubt gnaws at me. How have I longed to confront my dear one with the knowledge of her illicit affair. Yet I wonder, did I imagine the whole thing? No, it must be true, for I have heard them together that day in the powder room. Oh, the torment of these last 2 years. Will you ever forgive me, Beltin? And that was where we left the previous session, 1 year ago. You are standing now in your room in the 2nd floor, all 6 of you, including Vornelia, and are standing about kind of agog looking at this journal, which, while he made a desperate attempt to read it, was completely mystifying to Bronin, that Thexus had had to use his mighty brain power to crack open and flip through the journal. So with that knowledge, knowing that dinner will be served within the next hour, and that you are waiting to have yet to even speak to Lady Madilynn, who may or may not be at dinner. What would you like to do?
Yo, he killed a man.
It does really? That way,
I mean, he didn't save him. Well,
Are there any entries after that one, the one we just read?
let's see.
You probably don't recall, but you rolled a 28 on your investigation check.
Oh, absolutely, I did. Oh, bitch.
So yeah, going back, I did note that it was a 28. So yes, there are entries. This entry was made several years ago. This entry was made 2 years prior to right now, and so there are entries past that. Though this is the only one that seems to hint at that specific incident. Talks about there are numerous entries about how the fire and the results of the fire seem to be plaguing him, and the people in the house. There seems to be this mystery that no one can understand, why these sounds of chains rattling, why fires, erupting spontaneously seem to have come from nowhere. And Vornelia notes that you may recall earlier in the day, when she attempted to cast a spell, she reached out to nature, where her druidic powers derive, and found that the earth beneath this house was tainted very badly and corrupted, and so something very dark in the roots of this house have taken hold.
Does he refer to anyone as his dear one in the rest of the
Let me take a look.
throughout the diary?
It would seem to indicate, with your 28, it would seem to indicate that he's probably referring to Madilynn.
Well, this is awkward.
Wait. Madilynn is
His twin sister.
sister.
So I don't know how to tell you guys this. I think they might be trying to continue the family tree.
Well, I guess that's
What, in a
not that
circle?
weird in this.
Ugh.
Oh, so it's like just a family trunk.
That family tree is a straight line.
Just goes in a circle.
Oy vey.
Fiddlestick.
Eventually,
Just
that
one-
circle's
All
gonna
right.
become an oval.
So I think we need to find some more clues before we
Pretty
present all
common
this
in
information,
day and
right?
age and where we live.
Because if we come to him with this now,
Not
he may
now.
get defensive and pull the 300 gold. I'd like to see that before we leave.
I think that's a good point, yeah.
Does it mention anything about the cellar?
Oh, let me take a look.
You did not see any references, nothing suspicious about the cellar.
I'm not seeing any references, nothing suspicious about the cellar.
Okay.
I'd be curious to check out the powder room.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe while we're at dinner?
And we haven't even tried to talk to Annabelle yet. No.
Madilynn.
To Madilynn yet.
The sister. We talked to
So,
Annabelle. She's very nice.
we
She
might-
might be at dinner. She's
Do we
quite
want to take that
reclusive.
chance, or should we go by a door and see if...
I think we should wait until she's at dinner with
Yeah.
us.
Sure. All right. Does anyone remember if we saw daylight outside? Like, because we're not on the
did.
same floor
Like
as
through the cracks and everything.
the end of the crack. The crack is on
So
the third.
so it is now very late afternoon. You left in the morning, not in a little before mid morning. You left, traveled with Satrin to the estate, where and you've spent much of the day now here on the estate. It is now approaching about dinner time, and it is dark. It's been dark and dreary and rainy all day, and it has been for a couple of days. But you find that it is particularly gray and rainy here. So you did open the curtains. They're big, heavy drapes in the
Right.
foyer. You had opened them to let some light in. Someone
had
close to
shut.
them not long thereafter.
Okay.
Delric, are you familiar with wine? Like,
Yes.
yeah?
I am.
Okay, how does this sound? Maybe we ask to go down to the cellar and mention that we want to commemorate this evening's meal with a nice bottle of wine. Give us access down there. Maybe take a look around.
Yes. Are we looking for something more fruity? Maybe something a bit peppery or.
Save
It's
it
a
for
ruse.
the-
A ruse. It's a ruse. It doesn't matter what the bottle of wine is. If you want, talk to
Is
Amante.
a
Talk to
ruse
Amante.
kind of like
talk.
a Malbec, or what is a ruse?
You know what? How about I leave you two to
rosé.
figure out the
Rosé.
wine?
You mean rosé.
Rose
Okay.
by any other
All right.
name would
It's all right,
still
Billy.
get
I love
drunk.
that. I love that. Okay.
Solid.
And maybe we can ask what Imonte's making for dinner for us, so we can pair it and make it,
I
all
thought we
above board.
figured that out.
We definitely figured it out.
Oh, it's meats and things, right? Or a gruel?
Yes,
It's
it's
gruel?
the servants.
No, it's from the fast food place.
He's,
Pizza and
he's,
things.
got, he's,
Or the Taco
he's going
Cabana
to make
on
you
Yale.
guys
Which can you pick?
a.
Food that the
You put
servants
it,
would
you would
eat.
you would put in a request.
Meat. I want some meat.
There's likely meat.
It's called Lord Darby's. It's just around the corner. All right.
I hate it.
Oh yes, I will find the perfect wine for it, but I'm not looking for wine.
Find the wine. Find the wine. I don't want to
I
confuse
will find
you.
the wine.
I trust you. Do not mess this up.
All right.
All right.
All right. He's probably going to find a very fine bottle of wine.
All right, so
Are
we
you-
want to head downstairs then.
Yeah, let's head down to the
Leading
cellar.
the party.
No.
Okay.
No.
No. We're all going together.
No. No.
Aw, but Ronan.
No.
All
right, Dad.
for you.
Ronan peeks around the corner.
One goes, we all go.
All right.
To the
It's got leashes
I have to
on
use the
everybody.
bathroom. Can we?
He said the powder room, so we're all gonna go to the powder room.
Powder room? Okay.
So,
And
Sinuses
then
ready.
downstairs.
Yes.
Family
So,
with peas
And then
together.
further downstairs to the cellar.
Right.
so you go
Let's do
downstairs down the hallway from the rear of the house where your room is. You take the stairs down the foyer and
The powder room.
you're actually
We're
going
going to the powder room first.
I think the powder room is
you
probably attached to her
stop
bedroom.
to the powder room, which is adjacent to the room you were staying
You guys
in.
got any powder?
There's no wine in here.
Someone should light a match.
I hate this room.
Can I investigate the powder room?
You certainly may.
I want to look around specifically because in the journal it mentioned that he overheard them in the powder room.
Yes.
I want to see if there's any indication. Well, I mean, this is not the same room, probably.
Sure.
But all the same, I'd like to look around and see if there's any peepholes or.
So
Get a black light.
So make an investigation check.
So
please.
probably.
Bing.
Oh no.
That's a 3
Oh,
plus a.
No way.
That's a 5. Oh.
So you walk in. You walk into the powder room,
Rolled the bell.
and it is absolutely a powder room. There's no question about it. And there is it's got a little dresser in here. There's
no.
it's nice in here. It's
well kept.
pleasant. Yeah, it's well kept. There's some potpourri that's giving it a nice
what?
scent.
It's called poopery.
I mean, no. And so you're standing there in the room.
What's the
Someone
word?
else make an investigation check.
I would love to.
Okay, Bronan.
Toilet wine.
Bronan, give us
Investigate.
give us an investigation check.
All right,
it's
can
gonna
I
be
go
good.
next? Because we need it.
You may.
That
Just a
looks
sec.
like a
Let's see,
good
this will be
win.
good. This will
That's
be
a
good.
happy wins.
Is a 4?
Great. So what happens is we get like a Keystone Cops thing where you and Billy smack into each other, Bronan.
I'm sorry.
You're
Can you do a not outdated reference for me?
No, I'll complete
Sure.
it. Here, I go 2. 6.
4, 5, and 6.
You are completely confounded by everything. It's inexplicable. Texas, please save us.
Would you like double sixes?
Yes.
No, it's not because I have to add stuff to it. Perception?
No, investigation.
No, investigation.
Oh. Well, we skipped 7 and went to an 8.
So you have an 8, a
Yeah.
modified 8.
We're getting warmer.
Hey, Cree, does this smell weird in here?
Cree,
Take a whiff.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a go.
our lowest investigation check.
All right, sir.
modifier.
You got double
Get
digits.
ready to eat your
Give
words.
it to us. Give it to us. What about?
Higher.
11.
Okay, well, it's -2. But I got a 14, so.
Well, that's fine because you just needed a 10. And so
That's success, baby.
Thank you, 10.
right? Yeah, it was like super. This is not brain science.
All right, step back. The nose
Brain
is here.
science.
Rocket surgery.
Great. Rocket surgery.
Rocket surgery.
Gesundheit.
Cree, do you note there seems to be
Smell the poopery?
on the wall there is a small silhouette that's been cut out and put in a frame. It seems to be of Lady Madilynn, if you had to guess. As there's another one of a similar face but male of Robbert Usher. But you note that the one of Madilynn is definitely not square. It's askew.
I get up real close. Somebody forgot their shadows.
Let me take a look at that.
So
Can I?
You do, and you. I'm going to hang on to that terrible investigation roll you had, and you reach up to like check it out, and you knock it off, and it falls off. The frame breaks.
Yeah.
But there is a peephole right there in the wall.
A glory hole.
that's fucking creepy.
Yeah, like a Goliath glory hole, because that is very high. But
it's
yeah,
for a Goliath.
it is
For people that do handstands.
yes.
It would be about
You're picturing it. You're picturing it.
What can I see?
be about the
in
same
thine
height.
peoples?
It leads straight into
I mean,
Lord Robbert Usher's chamber.
Ew.
That's gross.
that's pretty gross.
Someone's
Yeah.
looking.
That's
Someone's
not funny.
looking in Usher's room.
No, baby, I think it's the other way
The
around.
other way around. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, I was in here earlier.
So what's strange is if he really overheard them talking.
Don't think it was overhearing.
Well, yeah, he would have seen it. So it's not like he mistook Annabelle for Madilynn if he could see them, right?
you
Unless she
think-
was dressed up like her or something.
Was this the powder room where they would meet in secret, and then that's the way he would look at them?
The mask that fell. Is it a mask that fell down?
It's a silhouette.
Is there anything on the-
Silhouette.
Is there
It's
anything
like one
on
of
the
those
back of
pictures
it?
where it's like cut out.
On the back of it,
It's like
a negative.
there is
Okay.
there is you see that there is like a little tab hanging off the back of it.
Like
Like,
a Coke tab?
You would guess that you could probably move it around.
I see.
Ah, I see. So whoever's behind it can like
Close it. Okay.
open,
So-
but, like is that what you mean?
The
Open-
picture?
Yes.
Picture has a tab?
Yeah, on the back of the back of the picture was a tab.
Can I try to look through the people or look into the next room?
Yeah.
You look straight in. It is definitely Lord Robbert Usher's room, and you can also determine by the engineering of the house, the architecture of the house. That is his room. You've not been allowed
What's
in.
he doing?
Who's in there?
There's no one in there at the moment. It is a large 4-poster bed that you're looking straight over. And at the far end of the room, there is a large armoire in the corner. There's a table, like a writing desk, with a chair pushed up to it. There's a large large bear fur rug at the foot of the bed. And
Everyone, I
about
see
all-
something.
That's about all you
say?
can. That's about all you can tell. It's very dark in there.
Delric, what do your human eyes see?
Beautiful rug. Ah, bear fur. Very nice.
You
That's all.
fuckhead!
I mean, disgusting, atrocious. How dare
dare
they
you.
die? I'm sorry.
Dexys, can your eyes reach those peepholes?
I don't know, can they?
You can get on your tippy toes.
This is
How
insulting.
about this?
This
Mind
is
if I
more
do this?
insulting. No, I've got like slippers that I can use to climb the wall. Do not touch me.
You take the slippers, put them on your hands.
Yeah, basically. Just,
Thexis, you pull yourself up to the.
I just
to
need
the
like
people.
the extra 2 inches.
That's what it takes. So, and you pull yourself up and peer through the hole in the wall. And it is as I described it. It is currently unoccupied. But there is in there a 4-poster bed with very fine-looking sheets upon it, a bare rug, an armoire in the corner, a desk with a chair pushed into it in the other corner. There are 4 windows that have, presumably windows, that have large, heavy drapes pulled across them.
What he said.
Did
Can you see in night vision?
I have dark vision,
Yes,
not
dark
night vision.
vision.
That's
Dark
what that's
vision.
what he's doing.
Night shift.
Darky night vision.
On the night shift.
Can you see if there are any like lighting stones or torches or
Sure.
anything?
Make a perception check.
Well, we know how great that went. I'm switching dice after this, though.
Oh, that's pretty
so
good,
bad.
though. Yeah.
I think 15.
Hey.
Oh, well, there you go. You give it a good look see with your dark
I don't have
vision,
my contacts on.
and while straining to pull yourself up, you do see that there looks to be a what appears to be the room as I described, and in the on the desk there is a lamp, like a hurricane lamp, which is not unusual.
It's a hurricane.
It's an oil lamp, basically.
Oh. Okay.
With a hurricane.
Old-timey
Anyways,
lamp.
It's an old-timey lamp.
like a candle sits in it, and then the glass goes out like that,
glass
and comes
bulb.
up like that.
I'm just going to picture a flashlight. Go ahead.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm sure I know what you're talking about.
You
You're
would if
doing
you
a
saw
bad
it.
job describing it.
that's okay. And so there's a lamp on the desk, and that is all you make out beyond what you
Okay,
saw
I
before.
know we wanted to go down to the cellar.
Is the lamp
but
lit? Sorry.
It is not. It is dark in there.
It's lit.
Do we want to take a quick looky-loo?
I have to look for wine. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember all the way back to 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
Well done.
Do we want to take a quick look in his room? We don't take anything, but maybe if he's not in there, take a look.
It might be the right time for it. Vanilla, have you used all your animal
Switches.
thingies?
No, she has one more use of it left.
We might want to save it, but it is an option. Or we could just go through the door.
Well,
Yes.
we all look through there. No one appears to be in there at the moment. What it's worth.
One of us should probably stay. Wait, can't you do that thing where you make two of you?
But he can't see through the
Yeah,
other
I
one.
can't see through there.
You can't see through it?
No.
The only thing I
Can
could
it
do is
pick
maybe
anything
light
up?
up the room.
No. Someone should stand out in front of the front door, and if Vernelia were to go through the peephole as a spider, then maybe she could discern some stuff. Maybe she could look on the desk, search the room, or whatever.
I wonder if it's worth it at this point.
I don't think it's worth it. We don't have a lot of time before dinner, and they're going to be expecting all of us.
I
Fair
think.
enough.
Sorry, I mean, what exactly will we find in there that doesn't, because we already know he was involved in the murder. What we don't know is how that translates to supernatural happenings. So do you think we'll find the supernatural happenings in its bedroom? Because, we might, but...
Something's happening in his
no.
bedroom.
Vanelia mentioned feeling that the very foundation of this.
So let's go
home
to the
is-
cellar.
Let's go take a looky-loo. All right.
Yeah.
For the wine.
For the wine. Yes, it's your time now, Del.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that picture back on the wall.
It does not go back very well.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it broke when Brunna knocked it off the wall.
Press.
I mean, you can sort of dangle
I
it.
just had a stroke.
Can I try to
Mended.
Can I try a deception
To do what?
to see if I can make it look like I put it back better, or
No.
or put it back in such a way that
You'd have to convince me of something, but no, not deception. It certainly wouldn't be
You guys
deception.
got any super glue?
Does anyone have a mending spell?
persuasion.
I do
don't.
not have a mending
I do
spell.
know.
Oh, it's really dang.
No, it's funny you
Does
mention it.
Vernelia have the mending spell?
No.
Really does not.
Well, honestly, I think we're going to get caught anyway. We took the book, unless we're planning on putting it back. I think eventually we're going to get found out.
Let's just balance it on the floor.
I mean, who cares?
Yeah, maybe it fell.
He asked something, we'd be like, hey, that was a really nice looking picture. I went to adjust it and it fell.
Oh,
Did you murder somebody? Yeah. Anything he asked, we'd just be like, hey,
I
great
don't know,
question.
murderer.
Did you murder somebody?
That seems like a murdery thing to ask.
Oh, did we cheat on our taxes? Did you murder somebody?
Exactly.
Could we switch the silhouettes so that it's the Robbert Usher one over the peephole?
Yes.
Take the Robbert Usher, move it there, and I take the broken one and I poorly hang it.
It hangs poorly.
Yeah.
There, yes, but you,
But there's no hole
you
behind
managed
the-
to like
other one.
As long as nothing can
Jerry
you
rig
can't
it on a
see through the
nail.
hole.
Sure.
Yeah.
To the cellar.
To the cellar.
Give me like a
Wine
Scooby-Doo
time, wine
transition or
time.
a.
Why did he put the perv hole behind her picture? I don't know. It's so creepy. Ugh.
I mean, we know why.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I should point out, that happened. He overheard before that house burned down. Just pointing this out.
Yes. So,
JJ, we know the siblings were fucking. Like, we get it. Like,
No.
Oh, okay. So
No,
maybe he put the
what he's saying
hole
is
after.
he's saying that
he put. Oh.
he rebuilt that.
Exactly as it was.
It's just putting it up. So
Thank
you make your way
drink
down.
hand sanitizer now.
You make your way down the stairs, down into the foyer.
Rebuilt.
You can hear the rain tacking against the windows, it's seems to be colder still in this house.
Does it get colder the deeper we get?
Yes, and you make your way down,
well-timed shiver.
down, and you walk through the dining room and into the kitchen. Is that the plan? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Monty.
You go in. The smell of food cooking, boiling. Amonte is there. He's
meats and things.
stirring something in a big pot. You can smell a delicious meats cooking.
Smells great, man. You're glowing. Look at you.
Auntie,
Good to see you. How you
listen,
doing?
we Dilrick.
I'm making dinner for y'all. You're going to really enjoy it. I think.
Thank you.
I
You
cannot
know what goes
wait.
well with dinner?
What's that?
Wine.
What?
Wine. Yes. We're looking for the wine cellar.
Dilrick is a resident wine sommelier.
Yes.
Oh, I
Gesundheit.
see. Wine?
Wine. Yes.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, anyway, that's a funny way to pronounce it. I've
Well,
never heard that
my
before,
grandfather was a funny man.
but- Oh, I see. All right. Well, very good. Very good. Very good.
You're
Yeah.
funny
It's
looking. Yes.
just over. He walks over
Oh,
and
I like it.
pulls on this. There's a big metal pull on the floor, and he pulls it up, and the trapdoor heavily lands, and you can see there are steps leading down.
And Monty,
Oh yeah.
you had mentioned that this is an original portion of the house, correct?
That's right. The cellar never. That's from the original part of the house. Yeah, that's right.
And is there a way to ensure that this door doesn't close by accident? Not that we would assume anything, but I have a very deep fear of being locked in a basement.
Oh, okay.
We could wedge a rock
Specifically,
in there or something.
wine cellar.
Yeah, I hate wine.
I will definitely not close it on you.
Could you wedge a pot in the closey hole for us?
In the
I'm sorry.
Good execution.
Great.
closey hole.
Wedge a pot in the closey hole for us. I mean, I'm speaking English here.
What's English?
Comment.
Can I take a wolf fang that I have in my inventory
Yes.
and put it
Y'all make fun of how he
in the
talks.
jam?
Sure.
Reel me on that.
Amonte is thoroughly confused by this entire process, but watches you shove a wolf fang into the crease of the trap door.
Before we go down there, have any of these random fires appeared anywhere here or in the cellar?
No, there have not been any in the cellar that I've noticed anyway.
Good.
Alright.
I have
couple
had some in
here.
the kitchen,
Yeah.
but not in the cellar.
Well, be back soon.
All right, very good. Well,
He swan dive into the basement.
You
Should we need a light?
you will. He hands you a hurricane lamp, which
Hurricane lamp.
yeah, which you can take down to illuminate your way.
Oh, thank
You walk down the steps, and there are it's pretty sizable down here. It's a pretty big cellar down here, and there are
It's all right.
4 like alcoves off of this sort of main chamber here. You see barrels and sacks of food and produce and rice and barley, and you see there are also barrels of wine, casks of wine that are tucked back in these alcoves.
If I pass any garlic, can I grab it?
Why do you want?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't do that because that's bad. Like, she wouldn't know to grab garlic, so never mind.
Oh, if it's in case he's a vampire.
I think he's a vampire.
Oh, I thought you were just getting it for a snack. I didn't think that at all.
I retract.
I also thought she just wanted to mow down on some raw.
Yeah,
raw
that
head
does
of
sound
garlic.
like her. But I retract it.
Okay. Sure.
JJ, do we feel anything about coming down? Like, does it feel colder or more?
It does feel pretty cold down here.
You see that, Mom?
Looks like a coochie from here. Oh, it's one of
It's
those.
a hurricane.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
hurricane. Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are so you come down. You're standing down here.
My glasses.
You're looking for you're just looking for any wine in particular.
Best wine they have.
You want to find the best wine they have. Okay.
best wine they have.
So give us an investigation check, and I'll give you advantage on it because I'm going
boy.
to say that Delric is a connoisseur of wines.
You can say alcoholic. It's
fine.
okay.
That is
13.
Okay. It takes a minute, but you find some Simonette's Red.
What?
here it is.
It is a fine wine that hails from the Aronsvale region of the Lorne Empire.
Simonette's Red.
Simonette's Red.
Simonette's
That's right.
Red.
Ah, yes, Simonette's Red. My mother loved this wine. She wouldn't remember a thing the next morning. Let's try this.
Oh my god.
Excellent. Oh, hold on. Before we head back up,
Oh, yay!
could I take a quick looky-loo around the? Just look straight in the line. Look around the cellar to see if I notice anything that seems. out
We'll
of
call that a
place.
perception check.
Let's do orange. Yay!
Orange, you glad you picked orange? Sherbert.
17 flat.
17. So you give it a look around. It's a little tough to discern in here because you're going by the light of a single lamp. But you give a look around, and you don't see anything particularly unusual down here. It is old. You get a little closer and notice, particularly towards the ceiling. So you look up the wall at the crease where the ceiling meets the walls, and you can see there is just the slightest bit of like iridescent light.
Would more light help? Because I can make more light.
Texas, could you give me a looky-loo over here?
Yeah. I don't know which one.
First district.
Not that one, but prestidigitation will probably work. Yes.
Perfect. All right, you. That's a cantrip, yeah.
Yes, it is.
You cast prestidigitation, drawing upon the well of magical energy within you, and you provide a. It creates a flame. Is that right?
That's one of the ones I can do.
Okay, so you create a small flame and manage to illuminate the area, and you can see, it seems as though like along the ledge there's a green iridescence.
Similar to the pond. Can I take a little bit? Is it like algae almost? Or?
Yeah. So you kind of poke around in it,
Just like that.
kind of you. That's the scientific terminology.
Yeah.
And so you
I know it
you
sounds
pull it
like
off. It seems to be kind of viscous, like it's like a thick fluid, and it's kind of glowy. And then as you pull it away, it kind of wears off as you kind of say dehydrates, evaporates is what I'm looking for. But it doesn't feel or smell like anything in particular.
You should eat it.
Just kind of thick and slightly glowy.
Nice.
Does anyone? Do I have a vial on me? Like a little vial?
You'd have to tell me.
I don't have.
I pull out a little vial.
I think I've got one because I had a health potion that we used, and I.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, Cree, can I borrow your vial?
Yeah, sure.
You actually have the vial of the potion that was sold to you.
Oh, right.
That backfired on you.
Yeah.
So like to put it to better use.
I would love to. I take the bottle and I just take a big old scoop of the goop.
Okay.
And I put it.
This is scientific
You managed
terminology.
to fill it up, a couple
Scoop
inches.
of the goop.
Yeah.
Put that on a T-shirt.
That was my nickname in college.
Gross.
And you freely admit it.
I mean, at this
We
point, it was
admit
so
too
long
many
ago, no
things
one's
here.
alive that was even there with me.
And
so,
then,
Oh my
based
God.
on when we arrived, like the pond
It's funny because it's true.
in relation to us,
I don't know. Anacon's probably watching.
is the pond like directly next to the house?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I could assume that this is pond.
Potentially
Pond gunk?
seeping in, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I pocket the goop, and I go. I'm very proud of you. It was a very good wine you found.
Thank you.
I bet it's going to taste like
I want you to go show him Monty.
All right. Monty!
Listen to see if there's any kind of, I don't know, air or something coming from off the walls.
You can make a perception check, yeah.
Can I
Or the
cast
floor.
guidance?
Sure. You offer him guidance, which is 1d4.
She's getting from
So you can roll a d20, your perception check, and then you can add a d4 extra on it. Oh, gotta get it on the table.
She's the only one with it.
Oh, modified
19.
19 plus a d4.
What was 1?
So
So
yeah.
17 plus 1, which is 18.
So completely modified 19.
19.
Okay, great. Yeah. So you're sitting here listening. You can definitely hear the weather outside. Like you can hear it, like kind of like whistling. Like the wind is kind of like whistling in a few of the corners here. Yeah, definitely. And it's not airtight, as they say, as also evidenced by the seepage.
Vanelia, what do you make of this place?
Cornelia closes her eyes for a moment, and she takes the scoop of goop.
The vial of bile.
And yes, and she opens it up. She doesn't touch it, but she kind of closes her eyes for a moment, concentrating. She
starts playing dice.
Would you give her?
She stops for a moment, and then her eyes open up, and she kind of brushes her orange curls from her face, and she looks at you and says, "This is very bad. This is unnatural," she says.
The place itself, or specifically this stuff?
This down here, the earth is unnatural, and I find this stuff in particular is not of this realm, she says.
Some bullshit about no gates of hell, am I right? Cornelia, you were right on. Could I have the scoop of goop back?
She gladly hands it back to you.
Stick it in my pouch. Yeah, I'm gonna make so many
Cornelia,
sticky
would you
fingers.
say that it is evil in nature?
I could not say for sure, but it is unnatural for certain. It should not
Synthetic.
be.
Bronin, you have a good sense of unholy things as well, right? Would you have any sort of sense of the divine nature of this?
Got any holy?
I have a
Vile
divine
bile?
sense of some sort, yes.
You got any holy
what you're
water you could
asking.
throw?
Oh,
in
you
it?
know, I'm just, kicking it over.
Amonte, look.
Did he take it?
I don't know if I should do that now or later.
Just like
He
lifting
just
it to the
keeps
ceiling.
holding it up.
Like Simba.
My arms are getting tired, Amonte.
Oh, it's a seminary.
Did you want to give it a whirl?
Maybe I should do it outside. But yeah, let's give it a whirl here.
Give it a whirl, girl.
All right.
So you're going to use your divine sense.
Yeah.
Can you just read that to us so we know what that is?
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. Heavenly music, God. I don't act in music. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type, celestial, fiend, or undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hallow spell.
Great. You close your eyes.
Just drinking cookie.
You grab a hold of the crescent moon symbol you wear around your neck, and you pray to Ilyuich to give you guidance here, so that you might sense evil and unnatural things here. And without question, you are completely surrounded by desecrated ground. This is a desecrated place. It is very unholy.
Oh, Bronin!
Oh, God.
Bad.
Don't do that. It's
You almost
terrifying.
knocked the bottle out of my hands.
Is it safe?
Does he feel
Yes.
anything weird about me when he does that?
No.
Okay. I'm just thinking.
No.
Say that to me ever.
If I hold the bottle close to him, does it affect him? If I go like this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Stop doing that.
fruity undertones.
All right.
No, there's nothing evil about that bottle. Except for the vintage.
some bad juju.
So I think we know what's causing the problems.
Termites.
The peephole.
The ground.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Maybe this is sort of an exorcism situation. Like he needs to talk to. We need to bring him down here. Like, do we need to bring?
Did y'all find that wine down there?
Monty!
Or what's going-
Yes, Delric's got it right here.
Oh, great, excellent.
for you. Where have you been?
No, I've been right here though.
Hey, Monty, come down here. Join us.
Quickly. Okay. You see him. He's a short fellow with a strap of red hair across the back of his head, and he kind of waddles down. He's
Not the way you
a little hefty. He's kind of not all that. He's kind of narrow. Down figure. Oh,
You come down here a lot, Monty.
as little as possible.
Now tell us why.
Why?
Yes.
Well, it's
feel
kind of
weird?
hard for me to navigate them steps. I'm getting up there in age, and it's a little.
Is that the
No
only
one
reason?
drinks here.
No. Well, a little bit. His lordship will drink from time to time.
Does he like this one?
Oh, the Simonette's red. That's a nice choice. That's a good vintage. Yeah, well done.
And is it only the Lord who comes down here? Or does maybe Satrin or Annabelle come down here for any reason?
I suppose occasionally they might come down here and there, but generally it's just me.
It might be a hot
occasionally
subject, but
lordship. Yeah.
did Beltin come down here?
Did Beltin come down here? Oh, well, yeah, sure. Yeah, from time to time he would come down.
Do people come down here with other things?
Other things.
Bring anything with them? Like a board with
Book.
letters and numbers on it, and a triangle with a glass in the middle?
I don't know what that is, but I
either.
don't know. Not really. No,
one of the
most,
Ouija
people, most
boards.
people come back up with stuff rather than go down. I mean, the delivering man, might deliver some
Do you
goods.
feel anything when you're down here?
It's chilly. It's always cold down there. It's very cold.
Do you ever
down
feel
there.
queasy?
I think maybe we've.
No, just
we
cold
did it.
mostly.
We've done it.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
So yeah, how
Oh
long?
yeah. Well, y'all invited me down here. I'm going to dinner. Yeah, well, dinner will be ready.
there. What are you doing down here? Go.
Sorry. He sort of pulls his way back up the steps and out the trap door back into the kitchen. Your guys are now standing downstairs.
We should get to dinner.
We should make it, yeah.
If we have a little time, we could. Oh, I guess we'll see Madilynn at dinner anyway. So I'm
Yes.
thinking.
Should I get 2 bottles?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so, Delric. Now, how do we feel about taking a constitutional this evening around the pond?
Yes.
What?
Take a constitutional after dinner around the pond?
Talking about exorcism or drugs?
Yes.
Sure. Do they have a third Simonette red?
Yes, they have as many as I want. Right? How many are there?
There's a glitch.
Just keep
There are 4
responding.
bottles of Simonette's red.
What, 4 bottles?
Bring them all.
Two
Bring them all.
hands.
It's fine. Oh, you're very kind.
Aw.
I've got 2 in my hands.
And I have 2.
And I'm not carrying anything. Let's go upstairs.
You make your way up the stairs back to the kitchen and make your way into the dining room.
Thank you, Monty.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, you guys go ahead and sit down. Well, I'll be bringing dinner out in just a second. His lordship's already in there.
Oh.
Oh, great. I'm not sitting next to him.
Surprise! Your wine.
You enter the dining room to the center of the house. There is one. The only other door out is the one you came in. There's the one in the kitchen, the double doors into the kitchen, and then there's the door that leads back out to
walk in
the
real
main part of the
casual.
house.
I'm suspicious.
The smells of roasted meat just fill the air,
God, yes.
and dozens of candles of and a variety of silver candlesticks are placed down the center of the table. There's a long runner down the middle of it as well.
He's going so fast.
And there, the only light in the room is coming from these candles, and although there are a lot of them, it's creating a lot of long shadows on the walls. It's kind of an uncomfortable sort of scenario. It's dark, and these shadows are playing along the walls. At the far end of the table, there is you see Lord Robbert Usher. He's sitting in a tall, high-backed wooden chair. All the chairs here have tall, high backs, but this is particularly tall.
Lord Robbert,
And
hello.
he's sitting on the high-backed chair with dark leather cushions on it, and his long white blonde hair falling down past his shoulders, and he's sipping wine from a golden goblet, and his icy, pale blue eyes peer out over the lip of the drinking vessel. My friends, I'm so glad you've joined us for our evening meal. Monty has been working all afternoon, preparing it. I'm sure Madilynn will be down shortly. I do hope that you enjoy the meal, and that this evening you might find the root of the problem that is plaguing us.
Absolutely. We took it upon ourselves to find a lovely wine to pair with dinner, and Delric has got it open for us. Would you enjoy I'm sorry, Cree. Your walnuts. The Simonet Red. May we freshen your glass?
Simonette's Red, a delicious vintage. Let me finish the wine I have begun, and then I will have some, perhaps, in a bit.
Lord Robbert.
And then, just then, the door opens silently, and a tall, gaunt young woman with long, white blonde hair, identical to Baron Usher's, enters. She's wearing a long, white, silken gown, and you can see that she is barefoot as her pale, naked feet step onto the rug in the center of the room. She seems to pay none of you any mind as she sits at the end of the table opposite Lord Robbert.
Can I have watched him instead of her?
Yes. Sister. Madilynn, you have guests this evening. These are the merely players. They are a group of hardy adventurers who aided the Margrave a couple of months ago. I thought they might be of service to learn what is troubling our household. Her ladyship, with a carbon copy, icy blue eyes, though hers are rimmed red and swollen, looks about and seems to see your party for the first time. Oh, I'm sorry. I hadn't realized that we had dinner guests. I would have dressed more formally if I had known.
Think nothing of it,
You
Lady
look lovely, Lady Madilynn.
She goes to run her hands through her. Her hair is not gnarled at all. Both of their hair seems to be very well kept and recently brushed. She just runs her hand through the strands of hair. Ah, well, you're very kind.
When was the last time you had visitors, Lady Madilynn?
When was the last time that I had a visitor? I have not seen anyone outside of the household for a long time. Yes, brother? Yes, sister, it has been a long time since anyone from outside the house has visited that you have met for certain. The household cook, Amonte, backs his way into the room with a large platter with a crown rib roast on it. He sets it in the center of the table, steaming and glistening with gravy. Please enjoy. Annabelle then comes in behind him with a tureen of buttered peas and a bowl of roasted potatoes and sets them on the table. It smells heavenly in here now. Kind of seems to almost run counter to everything else around you.
Very warming, isn't it?
I guess we
Please, help yourselves. The Lord and Lady seem to make no motion to eat any of the food.
Okay.
Lord
sit,
Robbert,
I guess.
Yes.
I dig in.
what would you say is
Absolutely.
your favorite thing about your sister?
Oh, my favorite thing about Lady Madilynn. Well, I suppose it is her pure soul.
Good answer. Good answer.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
very
It's lovely.
And
Kind.
Madilynn,
Lady Madilynn doesn't seem to register what he just said.
Matt, would you like some wine?
Madilynn,
Oh, no, thank
what
you.
would
I
you
am fine.
say is your favorite part of your brother?
Ronan the therapist.
My favorite part of my brother
Or thing? I don't. It doesn't have to be a part. You know,
Delric, you got gas or something?
No. Caring.
he is very caring.
He has a big heart. Don't you, brother? Yes, sister, I think perhaps I do. Amonte comes back in and comes with a bowl, which he then ladles into silver bowls in front of each of them. It is a watery, thin, it's like a soup that he uses this broth
Hearty.
that he pours into the bowls in front of the Lord and Lady.
Bone marrow
Only in
soup.
front of them.
Yeah.
Skim milk.
Thank you, Amonte.
2%.
I think that will be all for now. Oh yes, your lordship. And then he goes back into the kitchen.
Madilynn, what do you think is causing all these fires?
I cannot say. Do you eat turkey?
Yeah,
I'm eating a lot.
Well, before we eat, I'd like to treat everyone to a Haventhorn taste test of this wine. An old family tradition of mine.
always making
we
us
all
listen to you
do.
talk
We all
about
do the
it.
taste test together to appreciate the grapes destroyed in wrath to make this. Yes. Right. So everyone, hold up your
To the
glass.
death of grapes.
All right. Give it a little spin. Very good. Very good. Now listen. Listen for the heart and effort from your forefathers and the generations put forth to this wine. Now take the end of your tongue and go over the glass and just dip into the wine just gently. You have to,
I start chugging the glass.
Very good, Cree. That is the Haventhorn way. Messy. Very good. All right. Now give it a little snap. Little clap. And drink.
Lord Robbert only does the smallest portion of what you just laid out, but he does
clap, clap.
he does drink.
All the flavors at once. Let's eat.
Madilynn, what do you think of your brother's music?
You note there seems to be music being played. A harpsichord, perhaps, in the background.
I thought that was just atmosphere.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Alexa, play. Is that her name?
Alexia the Bard.
His music. Oh, Lord Robbert is an excellent musician.
I should say, I had the pleasure of playing with him earlier today.
Ah, yes.
Quite technical.
Speaking of, who's playing the music now?
That's also a very good question, Thexis.
Lord Robbert says, I have an instrument that is enchanted, that can play itself from
I've
time to
seen
time.
one of those.
Very interesting.
Yes, it is a family heirloom.
Speaking of heirlooms,
Wait, hold on, sorry.
Oh, yeah, please.
Family heirloom. Been in your family for many generations.
It has,
So since before the fire.
since before the fire.
So not everything was destroyed in the fire.
Not everything. A few things survived, including the harpsichord,
But not Beltin.
but not.
I mean,
He looks down and stops for a second, and then looks at Madilynn. And Madilynn, her eyes go very wide, and you can see she sits up in her chair at the mention of Belton's name.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Yes.
More wine?
We would appreciate it if we did not discuss that name here at the table. It upsets my sister.
what else has upset you?
All of the
Terrible
party.
nightmares? Fire starting out of nowhere?
Yes, and
really
you
good.
can now see Lady Madilynn is her eyes are twitching, and she begins to bite her lip, and then like a tear begins to run down the side of her face. And she pushes away from the table and gets up. Sister, please do not. And she's, I cannot, Robert. I cannot. And she bolts from the room.
It's as if she found a peephole in the powder room.
Oh my God,
I'm
Delric.
sorry.
What?
Did you say
My
that out
sister
loud?
is. My sister. You see Annabelle run out. Delric, did you say something?
I'm gonna go be a good gay best friend.
Actually, I wanted to ask you.
The wine.
It's very good. I think Delric was asking about your family pond. It's been in the family for a very long time, hasn't
That's
it?
what
Make
I
a deception check.
Where he comes from, they call that a fever.
Okay. That's not great. It's 15.
I don't believe that is what he said.
I'm asking
right.
an out of character question. Would we
Yes.
be upset? Because I feel the instinct to get up and go after the situation and be like, oh, I'm gonna be the gay best friend and go say, make sure the girl's okay.
Follow Madilynn, you mean?
Yeah, but I don't want to split the party. If we don't want to do that.
We can't have this discussion right now. You either have to go or not.
Oh.
I'm gonna start getting
You
up.
could say it in character, even.
I'm gonna go see if everything's okay.
You do not need to leave, Lexus. Please, sit. Annabelle will look after my sister. Did you say something, Delric?
Funny thing.
Yes.
People?
See, I happen to be recently brought into the realm of performance, acting,
Yes.
close to the art of music, yes. And in order to remember some of my lines, or
Cousins.
something, they come
we'll
out
call
in
them cousins. Kissing cousins, let's say.
kissing cousins.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. That would never
Very interesting.
be a thing.
Nice.
Yes.
But I sometimes recite some of the lines. From you do remember my
Lord Robbert
most recent
Lord Robbert
performance?
pushes the goblet of wine away
When I
and
mentioned
leans
the,
in a little bit.
the farce that I did.
Yes.
There were doors opening, and there was a powder room, and there was a hole, and who's there? We don't know. It was a hilarious comedy. The whole family came.
Yes, make a deception check.
Fuck it.
I hate that man.
14.
I don't quite believe you.
Lord Robbert, what else
Life
has
of
been in your
laughter, right?
family for generations? What else survived the fire? Could I ask? Because it could be related.
Make a persuasion check. He turns and looks at you. What else has been in my family for generations?
What else survived the fire?
What else survived the fire? Yes. I will say this. I think there were a few items. The harpsichord survived.
Okay, that's one.
My sister's bed survived, which has been in the family for a long time. It was my
Sister's
parents.
Right?
And there were a few silverware, flatware, goblets, a few things survived. They were hardy, weren't destroyed by the fire.
Can I make a what check do you make if you think he's lying?
Insight.
Insight check. May I?
You certainly may.
14.
He does not seem to be lying about that, any of that.
Lord Robbert, you want us to fix this problem for you?
I do. It would be a great relief to have these strange goings on explained.
Look, I understand that where you come from, the station in life you come from, being polite and saying the right thing is very important.
It is of the utmost.
But in situations like these, what we need is honesty and transparency. I don't know that word. And clearness. Yeah? So, if there's anything you think we might need to know that you're not telling us, I think now is a very good time to tell us.
Oh my God. I could not say what.
I cast detect spells with no components, as it is part of my human variant feat.
Did you say detect smells?
Detect thoughts.
You said detect spell, but you meant detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts.
It was me.
I had too much wine.
How many times can you do that a day?
I can do it with no spell slot components. You can. I had to finish a long rest before I cast
one
it
of
this
you
way.
dealt
You already did it earlier today.
When?
Last session.
You would know
Like,
if you
a year
studied.
ago.
A year ago, you did it.
A year ago, you did detect thoughts.
You did a detect thoughts on Annabelle, and that
that's
was how
right.
you learned that she had a relationship with someone else.
Damn it! Oh, it was so long ago.
I know, but it was just earlier today.
So I just look very intently like.
You strain really hard.
He's lactose intolerant.
Make another persuasion check.
Damn it.
That's a 1.
A modified one?
Well, it's a modified. Well, it's modified 3.
A 3.
Oh,
See,
I'm
that's
sorry.
Better than a 1?
It's a modified 2.
Oh, modified 2. Still better than a 1, not
That's
as good as a 3. That's how numbers work. And he says, and then you hear this wail from off in the house. And he says,
If I can't persuade
I must
you,
attend to
maybe
my
that-
sister. I will be back. And he gets up and leaves.
Okay, well,
You motherfucker.
yeah, Delric, there was a little bit on the nose there. It's all right.
Well-
It's all right. We'll.
Yeah.
we'll-
I mean, and the
It's the
thing
wine. It's
is,
so strong.
it is. It is very
I
good
haven't
wine.
had it since I was a kid.
It's not what?
we're being
We'll get to that
really
later.
delicate with him, and we've got some information. I think maybe we just come clean and tell him what we found, because at a certain point we're going to have to.
Why do
Right.
we have to come clean? Why can't
We
he
could
come
stay the
Because he
night.
fucking won't for some reason.
We could
don't
stay
know.
the night and maybe see what we can find while people are asleep.
Yeah.
sleep around the
say
man that
we
clearly
kill
murdered
him.
someone?
Kindness.
I'm with Brawny.
With kindness.
There's the other half of the sentence.
I stopped listening after kill him.
Yes.
We'll work on that, Cree.
There's something
So creepy.
guarded, severely guarded
A foot.
You
on
eat.
everyone.
You eat the meal. Yeah. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It's delicious. It's very good.
Do we finish all the wine?
I
all
kiss,
of
shit face?
I kiss a
There's a-
monkey on the
there-
mouth
there's
the
a-
next time he comes out.
He is taken aback.
Good food.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you very much.
That was so
Wow, that was
Like
a
your
lot.
meat.
Monty, have I told you about the
Ronan,
Haven
give him a
Thorn taste
kiss.
test?
Give him a kiss.
I heard it through the door.
You heard the wine?
I heard the
Put
taste
your ear to
test.
the wine, you listen for it.
And you hear. So if you're going, Delric, if you're going to continue, if you're going to drink like several, you're drinking a lot of that wine.
Oh, yeah.
Please make a Constitution saving throw. Anyone who's drinking multiple goblets of wine, please make a Constitution saving.
I've definitely done
No
that.
worry, everyone.
I'm sorry.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. You are inebriated and will have and will have disadvantage on skill checks until you are arrested.
6.
You are drunk and
Goes.
you'll have a disadvantage on skill checks until you
Are you both drunk?
until you have
Did you
arrested.
see his face when I said no?
Texas,
Shit.
you are. I can see it from here.
It's an 11, but yeah.
I can see it from here. It is you have too much of the wine, and so the three of you.
Chim,
See how Cornelia does.
Chimney, chim, chim.
I just didn't want to remember we were sitting at the table.
Cornelia does all right. She's one with the grapes. And,
One with the grapes. Put that down.
I didn't mean to.
One.
So most of your party is now drunk and will have disadvantage until you can get a long rest. in.
Cree's not.
I would allow a short rest to remove the inebriation.
I gotta come clean. I would have drunk more than one goblet, and I got a 10.
Okay.
So.
Cree also drunk.
Yeah.
So it's
you're
me
the
and
DD.
so me and
Do I get
Vanilla.
any sort of
Not
advantage
as
because
drunk
I
as
drink
me.
so much?
I'm just saying.
All right, gang.
Oh, you didn't hear what
Listen.
I said.
No.
It's just
Stop. Put the glass down.
You're
Put
drunk.
your glasses down.
You're drunk.
I miss my
okay.
mother.
All right.
Okay. We're going to unpack all of this later. Right now, we are in a house with maybe a murderer and some and maybe some evil shit happening. So,
Do you mean each other? Because we've definitely murdered people before.
okay, they had it coming. Secondly, this guy, I think maybe we stay the night. Now, you're all inebriated, but do you
No.
feel like we should?
You're inebriated.
That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, he's still cute for wanting to fuck his sister, but
Who wants to go with the broken leg?
You need to love yourself.
That
How
is
far are
several
we?
miles home, Bronin. I don't think we'll get back in time. Okay.
What were you saying?
Okay.
Before
I think we're
about
going to stay here tonight.
murdering him.
I am going to take all of us back to our rooms now, and we're going to sleep this off. And I'm going to take these remaining. How many bottles did we get through?
They're all gone.
I'm going to take these empty
wait,
bottles
wait,
and leave them
wait.
right here.
You should
Billy,
keep those
watch.
bottles.
Did you know that they did that?
How did
That's
you?
the music of my people.
All right, my little ghosts, up the stairs. Come on.
You should keep these bottles.
You and Cornelia
Eggs Benedict.
get the group. and shuttle them up the stairs into the room. So you have this large room. There are 6 beds, large beds in this room. It's a sizable room, as well as chests and some
Put
dressers
them all
in here.
together and make big bed.
And you,
Mega bed.
you each fall into your bed.
I go to fall into my bed,
miss.
but I fall. Yeah, I fall
Yeah,
into
you go the other way.
right between the 2 beds.
That hurt my head.
Slide between.
Fast and
Immediately
firm,
asleep.
union,
Okay.
strong ties that
And
bind.
everyone snoozing.
No, so I've put
union song?
most of them to bed.
I'll stay awake with you.
And
I got it.
So it's okay, Thexis. How about you take a quick shut eye and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Vanilla, will you keep an eye on them? And how far is the powder room from our room?
It's
Adjacent.
between yours and his lordship's
I'm
room.
just going to use the restroom real quick. I'm going to go to the restroom.
Okay, you go to the powder room.
And,
careful, Wally.
I listen at the wall for a second. Do I hear anyone on the other side?
Perception check.
Delric singing.
Yeah!
hooked on
That's
phonics.
21.
21. You do not hear anything.
Excellent. I'm going to quickly pull down the
Okay.
thingy.
You pull down the little frame and peer in.
Nobody?
There does not seem to be anyone in there at the moment.
Lights on, lights off.
The light is off. It looks as it did before.
I put it back up
Annabelle.
and I would go to the door that is to his room.
Yes. Okay. You go, but you're outside. The door is actually along the balcony that overlooks the foyer. So you make and her door is across is on a balcony on the opposite side of the foyer. Does that make sense?
So
The layout?
there's like a big...
So you guys are the width of the foyer is between the 2 balconies. The door that leads in and the door that leads into their chambers are opposite.
So he would have to walk all the way.
That is correct.
Great.
What the?
Based off of... Can I hear if there's anything happening in the other room from where I am on this balcony?
What did you get in your perception check?
Let me double check. 20. Oh, no, just a flat 19. Not 20.
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, you can hear. She seems to be sobbing, and there seems to be. You can't make out specifically what's being said. You'd have to get closer and listen more carefully.
I'm going to try the door
Okay.
to Baron Robbert Usher's room.
Okay. It is locked.
Bobbert.
Do I have thieves' tools?
If you
I
didn't
have tools.
Only you can answer that question.
If you didn't have a drunk tiefling, you could probably do magic to do it.
It doesn't say if I just have tools.
It would say thieves' tools.
Does nobody have these tools?
I think I do.
I do. I'm a trickster.
I don't listen to me.
I don't. It just says tools. Do I know that you have? Okay, I'm going to quickly.
Yes, you would know that. You have seen Delric use them before.
I'm gonna run into the room. I'm gonna grab Delric's thieves' tools. And I go, hey, bud. Hey, don't worry. Just take a nap.
What are you doing?
Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
I'm not.
Okay.
We're gonna give it a shot.
You betcha.
So I'm gonna take
this thing.
the pokies thing and this other thing that I think I've seen him use before. And I'm gonna
Okay.
try to fiddle with
just
the door.
doing your best
That's
to
a
mimic what you've
pinky.
seen before.
Ooh, disadvantage.
So that will be a dexterity check. You do not get to add your proficiency bonus
Can I
because
have
you are not
guidance?
proficient in the thieves' tools,
Watch
and you will
out
have
for the
disadvantage on
circus
roll.
people.
Can I cast guidance?
I'll get that
on
later.
him? You want to use that?
You cast
Alright.
guidance. on
First
me.
one, second one, and it's a dex check.
Yeah.
So not saving throw, but dex modified.
Yeah, it's just
so
a
that is a-
dexterity skill check.
10.
A 10. You
Please don't break. Please
you
don't.
don't break the tools.
Great.
Good.
But
You
you
don't
do
break
break.
the tools, but you do not get that. You might get one of the tumblers in the lock, but that's the best you can do.
I look over to the balcony.
Uh-huh.
Any movement?
No. I will say you can make multiple attempts at a single check, but each time you do, it becomes harder to do.
Are you done with my thieves' tools?
It's tomorrow. And I roll it up and I go back to the room and I put it back and I go,
Should we?
Did you get the key?
no, it's
I
all
can
right.
be a key.
I attempt to go to the bathroom.
I'm asleep. I should
Guidance.
go to the
Sure.
bathroom.
With guidance.
What does that mean?
Don't miss.
That's a disadvantage, right?
No, you do not. You don't need a check to use the restroom.
He's
Pretty
using it
drunk.
now.
I just want to make sure that I make it to the powder.
Make sure to
room.
take your thing off.
You're not so completely blitzed that you like take a leak in the hallway. So you make it. You make it
Oh,
To the powder room?
to the powder room.
all right.
You wanted to do a tinkle in the hallway for content? Is that it?
Uh huh.
yeah. got it.
You tinkle and return. And anything else, Billy,
It's all
that
down
you
the front.
have feeling the urge to do while your party is passed out and Cornelia is watching them?
So just jack of all trades. You can add half of your proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus. Would that affect my other roll in any way?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, can you read that one more time?
You can add half of your proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus.
Okay, sure. I would allow you to add. What's that up?
Just an extra 2. So
An extra 2.
It was a 12 total.
Okay. You get 2 of the tumblers.
Great.
But
So
there are
that's
more.
all I got. That is all I'll do.
Thank you for finding that, though.
Yeah.
Great. I'm sure the stream was like,
Hey, he can do this.
Jack of all trades.
He's just jack of all trades.
You know, if you actually were
so.
How many kids are left? You're earning this extra credit points.
So
Sound off?
you're going now.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna power down for the evening.
Okay.
Good night, Billy.
Everyone passes out.
Good night, Mom.
I can wake up.
Bronin
Second
curls
shift.
up on the trunk at the end of the bed. He's actually not even.
I want to know
Like a
what
noble
I'm
steed.
dreaming.
Oh, do you?
Just
Okay.
like real life.
Well, the party sleeps, and
Is anyone keeping watch?
Cree,
Vernelia.
Yeah.
you are woken up from a dead sleep to the sound of the rain pelting against the windows. And you find Vornelia is standing over you.
Oh, Anelia.
Her pack is on her back. And her cloak is pulled up around her.
What are you?
And she leans in closely to you. She says, Dear Cree, the great bear mother has called to me. I must go to her. She came to me in a dream, you know.
I'll go with you.
I must go to her. No. You need to stay with them. They need you.
But who's gonna wash your back?
I will make it. And you will make it. Please, tell them.
I understand.
Thank you. And I will return. You know that. I will come back, but I must go for a while. Please explain it to them.
Wait.
And take care of yourself.
Before
Be
you
a
go,
good girl.
I'll be a good girl.
She takes your head in her hands. She kisses your forehead. And then she slips something into your hand. And then she steps back. And her form shimmers for a moment. And then there on the floor is a little brown mouse with a tuft of orange hair right between its little ears.
Be careful.
And then it scurries away and disappears under the door.
I look at what's in my hand.
It's a walnut.
I eat it. No, I'm kidding.
Amelia's walnut.
Well, that may be some.
If everyone could please make a wisdom saving throw now.
Oh no.
Oh, let's try.
Can we stay awake to keep watch?
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, now
I
you rolled
would
a nat 20.
what did you roll on your Constitution save?
I got a 10 on it.
I'll allow you to make another Constitution save to see if you can try to stay awake.
That's rude.
So, wisdom saving throw. Okay.
My Constitution
both
saving
get
throw
fives.
was 9. No, wait. Oh, actually, 13.
13.
Yeah. No, wait. Hold on. I'm bad at math. That's a 15.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
She's making a Constitution saving throw to see if she can stay awake. What was your?
Nat 20, but a 26 modified.
Okay.
Damn, bitch.
Not that. 10.
10. Okay.
We got 10 over here if you combine the two of us.
Right.
15.
Cree, you fight through the exhaustion, and just Vornelia leaving has just left you kind of hollow and.
Can I stay up to
difficulty
watch
breathing.
the door to see if she comes back?
Yes. You may do so.
Okay.
So you stay awake.
Movie about Richard Gere and a dog.
We get F's in the chat.
And I'm the dog.
You are
Ronan,
Hachiko.
Hachiko, yes.
you reach down and you pick up the well-worn wooden handles of the plow, and you gee up your mule and start to till the soft earth of the plot of your plot of land here in the wilds of Kirintanis. The sun glistens off the nearby lake, and smoke billows from the chimney of your cottage. The sun is warm today, and you're sweating like almost immediately from starting your work.
Gross.
The door to your cottage opens, and standing in the doorway is your elven wife, Mirani, and your daughter, Lana, on her hip. Ada! Ada! Lana calls to you, waving her little arms. Mirani smiles at you, and you suddenly note that it sounds like there's a fire raging somewhere. And you can see now that there are flames leaping up behind your family within the house, and you panic and you begin to scramble towards them, but your leg is in the long range of the mule and you can't get free. Helpless, you look on as the thatch roof bursts into flames. The entire house erupts. Why don't they run?
No!
And you wake up, and your sheets are soaking, and your heart is racing, and it feels like a furnace in the room, despite the hearth being cold and unlit. And even stranger, you can't seem to feel your left leg. Thexus is in his favorite spot in the world, the observatory on the roof of his family's estate in the great elven city of Maradorn, the capital of the elven nation of Kirintanis. It's in this observatory that Thexus can look out at the stars in the sky and wonder what lies beyond them. Thexus's favorite spot is this observatory, and his favorite person is his brother, Thorbin. Though Thorbin was younger and more brash, he is a proper elf, unlike his tiefling sibling. They would often play together and tell stories of fantastic and wonderful things. Briar, you tell me the story about the great red dragon, Bornjard. Again, it is my favorite.
I've told it to you multiple times.
I
You can
know,
tell
but
it to me back.
I want to hear it again. The glass, the sun coming through the magnificent glass windows is exceptionally hot today. Thexus is sweating straight down to his cloven hooves. Briar, tell me about when the heroes, Torfak and Draktora and Syriax and Athabar faced Bornjard and slew him, even though he's dragon breath. And now Thorbin is sweating too. It is so hot. Briar, why is it so hot? It feels like, and with that, a fountain of flame bursts out of his mouth. Fear is etched into his face. Smoke and char and ash fill the air as an inferno engulfs his brother. His panics and stares at you for a moment before he is consumed. You wake up, practically unable to breathe from the heat. Your small clothes are sticking to you from the perspiration, and your left leg feels strangely numb. Billy sits, strumming his lute out back of his family's home in the village of Redfield in the Southmore province of the Lorne Empire. It's a lovely spring day. The sun is shining, and the dragonflies are out dancing amongst the flowers and the tall grasses. Billy's father, John Wobbleaxe, the alderman of Redfield, steps out from the house and sits on the bench next to his son. How are you, boy?
I'm doing all right, Paul. How you doing?
Oh, doing all right. Well, I will never understand how, or frankly, why. You do what you do with your music.
It's
I've got to say, it's impressive.
Thank you.
I could never do it, that's for sure.
Well, maybe if you'd come on the road with me.
Oh, I can't leave Redfield. I've got to be here. I'm alderman. And you feel the heat coming from the sun getting more and more intense. Sweat starts to roll down your cheek, and you start to hear the roaring of a fire over the hum of the dragonflies.
Are you okay?
It is quite warm, isn't it?
It's a little hot, yeah, but you look like you're...
And then your father stands and his eyes bulge out as he starts to pull at his collar.
Dad,
and then he screams as a gout of flame erupts out of his mouth. His face begins to melt, the skin sloughing off. You can see white bone beneath it, and he's terrified. He reaches out and you feel his hands pulling on your shirt. The skin and hair and burn off and melt. And then Billy's eyes flash open. His pillow is sodden with sweat, and he kicks off the sheet and the blanket from the overwhelming heat. But as he does so, he notices his left leg is completely numb. And you are now all sitting awake. Cree looks around and all of this has happened. Everyone has come awake. It's the dead of night. You've been sitting there for several hours. It's the wee hours of the morning now.
What's wrong with you all?
Did anyone else have a nightmare?
I slept like a baby.
I can't talk.
What's the matter? What's just happened?
Not right now.
We're leaving. We're leaving right now. I'm not staying another damn minute in this house.
You notice Vornelia is not in the room.
Where's
Where's
Cornelia? Cree, what happened?
She's okay. But she's going to be gone for a while.
What?
I don't know that I could explain it exactly, but she's had a vision, a calling of a sort, and she's got to answer it. She said she'll be back, but it might be a while.
Do you trust that she's safe wherever she's gone?
She's strong. She'll be okay.
Then we must take your word for it.
The snot keeps getting better. Shit.
Well, I feel quite rested. I don't know what happened to you all.
Shut up, Delric!
Must have been the wine.
It's all right, Dex.
Are you okay, all of you? Do you need anything?
Fuck it. Take a slug of whatever he's got left in the bottle there.
Uh-huh.
Did you have
great.
nightmares like the others?
Yeah. I saw my dad
Yeah?
back in Redfield.
Did you see anything that might, I don't know, give us any sort of insight to what's going on?
Can I remember anything?
You remember everything.
No, I'm sorry. Anything
I
in particular
remember
special
everything.
about the fire?
We'll call this, you won't love this, but it'll be an intelligence check.
Okay.
That's a sick burn, actually. That's like a very...
What would it?
You're not
Well,
gonna
there
like
is no
this.
intelligence.
Yeah, so you have,
Yeah.
well,
When's
it depends on the character. Yeah, so just roll a
There's no
d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Investigation?
No, intelligence.
beach, this is a bathtub.
Your intelligence
Oh.
ability, yeah. It's just a straight ability check.
Wait, say that again, but do an impression.
This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub.
Huh?
We're good.
2.
A 2, okay. You're too overwhelmed by the emotion of seeing
I
your
can't
family
remember
again.
anything but everything all at once.
Nice.
I go to stand up and I fucking.
You go to stand up and your leg is like it feels as though it's the most extreme having gone to sleep limb you have ever felt in your life. It is completely numb, as if it has been anesthetized. And when you see that, the two of you also recognize that you feel the same thing. Your left leg feels completely numb.
What's going on?
Do I recall
Can't feel
anything
my leg.
in my
Neither.
studies about this kind of thing in which everyone appears to have the same effect after a sleep, after a dream, a nightmare?
An Arcana check? I'll give you a try an Arcana check.
It's the same leg for all of you.
A shared haunting.
My left leg?
17.
Yeah.
17. It's not the nature of doesn't seem like it's a spell of any site. But it seems as though it might be have a curse potentially on the place or on a place might have that kind of effect potentially.
Can I attempt an Arcana check. I don't know if this would be if it would make any difference.
Sure. Give it a try.
15.
Similar results.
Does anyone have any ability to talk to the dead? No.
Not yet.
Can everyone make a perception check, please?
Let's do polyball.
Blood.
That's better.
Come on, these dice. Damn.
11.
14.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Also 11.
Great. Bronan.
Doesn't matter.
Bronan, you hear the very faint sound of chain rattling outside the door.
It's Jacob Marley.
Didn't? Wait, you only hear this.
I hear something.
What do you hear?
No, can you make it the Muppet
What do
version?
you hear?
That was the Muppet version.
Chains.
We need to get out of this room right now.
The Fleetwood Mac song?
Get out of this room right now. Come on, out! Everyone out!
Oh my god, okay, why?
We run out of the room.
The three of you will have will have half speed until your
continental breakfast?
until your legs recover.
Can I help whoever's behind in the back?
We wouldn't really speed anyone up. You would just slow yourself down.
Before we get to the door, don't touch it with your hand. Put a cloth between you and the door.
I cast Mage Hand.
Okay, you cast Mage Hand and you turn the knob and pull the door. The rattling, the sound of the rattling, chain rattling stops, and then starts again, but not outside the door any longer. It sounds like it's coming down the hallway.
It's probably just an underdone potato.
Like continuing down the
There's
hallway
more
or coming from
gravy
down
than
the
grave
hallway?
about this curse.
I mean, if I gave out bonus experiences points in this campaign,
Can
which
we
I
do
don't,
that, but then
could
you like
start.
give us like stickers and stuff?
I did
Gold
give you
star
the
for you.
treasure. The treasure.
I already have the treasure.
Yeah, but I will never get the sticker.
Oh,
I guess I. Oh.
So what do you have?
You said we can't hear the sound of the chains outside the door anymore, and you said they're going down the hall. Is it like coming down the hall towards us, or
No,
just like going
it's not,
away?
It has moved. It is further away now. It's heading towards the front of the house.
That's a great sound work, John Harvey. Thank you.
Should we follow?
Eggs
Yes.
Benedict.
Yeah. Shh, keep it down. Keep it down, Delric. Follow that
Are
sound.
you still drunk?
You continue to follow the sound of the chains
Just like
down.
moving in a circle.
Yeah.
And you step down. It sounds as though it's now down in the foyer. So you're going to continue down.
Yes.
Down to the
Okay, you
foyer.
continue down. You continue down the stairs.
What are we doing?
And the crack
Following that sound.
Why?
that is running up the front of the house, which was an inch or two is now a good 6 or 7 inches split.
Oh
here
my god, the
above
house is
door.
agape.
And the wind is whistling through it. You can hear the storm outside as it begins to pick up. The chain rattling now has moved, and it sounds as though it's coming from the dining room, maybe, or the kitchen.
We're going to the kitchen.
I have a
Keep
feeling.
following. I want to pull out the
We know
scoop
where
of
this
goop.
is
You
going.
pull out the scoop of goop.
Is there anything happening to it as I look
Not
at
at this particular moment.
it? Okay, I keep it out and I continue
Okay.
following the chains.
This
Noted.
particular moment.
Insurance won't cover this.
You continue. You follow through the dining room, which is now all the candles are out. There's no one in it. You have not seen anyone in the house since you have started to do this. You make your way into the kitchen. It's completely dark and quiet. The hearth is out. It is very cold in here.
But it still smells good.
Are there windows
It
anywhere?
smells good. Yes, there are several
Open the
windows.
curtains.
Sorry, they're
dark.
they're leaded windows. They don't open.
I cast prestidigitation. Give me some fire to hopefully light things up a
Well,
little
there's
bit more.
curtains. Right?
What's that? You want to open the curtains?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you open the curtains.
Light.
I mean, it's very,
Night.
very dark out, and it is
Stormy
raining
light.
very badly out, and you can now see the storm quite clearly.
Oh.
What did you say, Stacks?
Actually,
Yeah, might
well,
as well
I
leave it
feel like I'm going to cast prestidigitation as like a habitual thing, and I feel like as soon as it, and I
Okay.
immediately catch it back out again.
You light the flame and then immediately
I don't think I can.
extinguish
I don't
it.
know if I can just do light. I don't think. I
Do you have a light? You don't have a light
Well,
spell?
I'm triple checking.
Oh! I found a torch.
Pardon me, dinner.
Did anything happen?
You're going to light
when
your
you
torch.
I have a torch.
Lit the fire?
Okay.
So that was
Delric lights the torch
Okay.
and illuminates the kitchen.
the Haventhorn torch.
Um,
that I engraved on.
the chains seem to be coming from the
Is it gonna burn
cellar.
off? Isn't it going to burn off?
All right.
The chains sound like they're coming from the cellar. Rattling.
Is the
rattling.
scoop of goop change at all?
Not yet.
Monty! There
Now's
must be a
our-
Monty down there. Open the latch.
Now's our last chance to run up and grab Robert and bring him down here.
You pull the trap door up.
Sorry.
Sorry.
And it is the staircase that descends down into darkness.
Any new smells?
Make a perception check.
Nope, same as last night.
Depends on who I'm following. It's a 6.
Modified perception.
Perception. It's a 7.
A 7. You do not smell anything. Just the remnants of dinner here in the kitchen.
May I also make a check?
Yes. Are you also trying to smell?
Yes.
Okay.
Will she have advantage? Because of her nose?
Because her snout haven't before, so 11.
11. No, it's the
Guidance.
I hold my walnut in my hand real tight.
You hold your walnut in your hand real tight. What do you do?
Broden, come with me. We're going down. Ready?
Yeah.
How's your leg?
It's warming up.
All right, that sounds good enough. In you go.
You guys will still be at half speed. Your legs are feeling slightly better. They're coming around a little bit, but they're still.
Is there
Pins
enough?
and needles.
Still pins and
Broden, I have my legs both working. I can go in first if you want. Or if you're good, I'll be right behind you.
I might need you to save me.
Okay, I'll be right behind you.
All right.
Save you.
Okay. You descend down. As soon as you step down onto the steps, the rattling completely stops. And all you can hear is the rain and the storm up above. This time, however, as you step down, there's this incredible heat down here. Heat. So hot. As opposed to before when it was freezing cold down here.
Well,
No.
Hold on.
can we stand it? Can we keep walking?
You can, yeah. Can everyone please make a perception check?
It's going to keep asking. Is that scoop of goop change yet?
Thank you. Yes, I'll
Heyo.
give you just a second.
I don't know if I should call that on either or if I should just roll again. It's like right on it. It's like right on the edge of both numbers.
If it's crooked, roll it again.
23.
All right.
Oh, that's convenient. What, you said perception?
Perception check.
18.
15.
23.
I happen to notice on the door of the cellar scrambled words that have been carved that mean really nothing, but saying them together might mean something. It says, Taco Cabana on Yale can eat a dick. I don't know why. But I rolled a 1.
Maybe if we all sit
I
together.
rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Taco
Well done.
Cabana.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
I think we did it. We hit the quota. We can cut it off.
And with that, I will say, you notice, Delric, there's clapping from behind the curtain. Delric, in particular, the heat is emanating from the far end. It's definitely pulsating from the far end.
I make my way over to her and I squint to look really hard at
Okay.
But there's no light or anything.
There is no light. As you walk down,
my torch.
the goop starts to illuminate. Like it is not just like luminescent; it is like glowing now. And you notice
Oh no, it's a black light.
that along the seam above the wall, the goop is glowing. It's really glowing, like the stuff you have in the vial.
Enough for us to see better, or
Not enough. It's not enough of a light source. But if there's more of it, maybe.
oh,
And Delric, you got a real nice perception score. It is coming from the floor at the far end.
I knew it.
And in fact, one of the flagstones in the floor.
Huh.
Don't touch it.
What? That flagstone. Look, that one, it seems to.
Oh wait.
This one?
It's just glowing.
I go up to it and I go up. Texas, bring your mage hand and have it move this little plate here.
Say please.
Please?
Thank you.
Oi, oi, oi.
You go to you summon the mage hand, and the floating blue arcane hand reaches out, but it is not strong enough to pull the flagstone up.
I'll do it. I'm down.
Wait, I have heat resistance.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
tiefling.
Okay.
I have hellish resistance, which is resistance to fire damage.
I cast guidance on Thexus.
Okay. You have an additional D4. I would like to see a
Careful,
either
Thexus.
we'll call it an athletics check.
You said an additional D4.
You get a D4 with the guidance.
Nice.
Hey.
Dirty 20.
Thexus,
Down.
motivated by something you can't possibly imagine,
Lift that peanut.
Thexus
A dream.
Shut the fuck up, Delric!
reaches down, prizes his fingers between the grout, which you find is very weak around this particular flagstone.
Is it really hot?
It is. I mean, the stone itself is not scorching hot, but it is. I mean, not burning hot, but it is very warm. And you pull back the stone, and underneath it, half buried in the earth, you see a left leg bone and a manacle with a chain attached to it. And that's where we'll stop for the moment. We'll take a 10-minute break. And
Thank you.
if you have not yet donated to the Classical Theater Company, you should do so right bloody well now. You can go to the PayPal link down below, or if you prefer, you can go to classicaltheater.org and donate directly to Classical Theater that way. We'd love that to happen. Do it. Donate. It's tax deductible. You can support the arts. And that's the whole reason that we do this. It's fun, but we're doing this to raise money. So please support Classical Theater Company that way. And if you follow us here on Twitch and you donate to us any amount, you will be entered to win this super cool piece of art by our very own Mark Alba. Boo, 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 boo. So yeah, that's a cool way we'll mail this to you if you win. So yeah, awesome. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you back here in 10 minutes. Welcome back to Be or RPG. I am JJ Johnston. I'm your Dungeon Master, and we are excited to be back. We had an adventuresome break. Sorry, it was a little long, but we're back now, and we're ready to solve a mystery. In the meantime, if you haven't yet done so, you should go to the PayPal link below in our Twitch channel and donate to Classical Theater Company, any amount. Or you can go straight to classicaltheater.org and donate there. Whether you're watching the stream now, or whether you're listening to the podcast, or whether you are watching us on our YouTube channel, you can always donate at classicaltheater.org. It's a tax-deductible donation, and any amount is greatly appreciated. And if you follow us here on Twitch, and you make a donation in any amount, you'll be entered to win this super cool piece of art, right? Right? Mark Alba, our very own Mark Alba,
Holy
has
loser! Can't draw.
made this like super cool piece of art.
It looks so cool.
No,
You
it is
could
super
win
cool.
this.
And if you're a student, it's guaranteed.
Oh wow! Look at
I'm
that.
not even kidding. I think that piece took continuous, like almost 30 hours.
30 hours. I mean, you can tell.
That's pretty good.
It's obvious.
Which is
Look at
hilarious.
the amount of work.
Because the Taming of the Shrew poster took over 50.
Hot dog.
Well, you know.
And part of that is because I kept putting in the wrong date.
Well, that's all right. In any event, welcome back. We're going to pick up where we left off. Our heroes were down in the cellar beneath the estate, the manor house of Robbert Usher, the House Usher.
Win it up.
Great halftime performance.
And you
Slime rave going on down here.
you had snuck down following the sounds of a chain, which ended. Then following this wave of heat, because Delric got such a killer perception check, found a loose flagstone. Thexus, using a well of strength we didn't realize Thexus had, pulls the flagstone from the ground, and underneath, half buried in the earth underneath, was a leg bone with a manacle and a chain on the ankle.
Collective gasp on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't hear what he said, so I couldn't participate. I'm so sorry.
It is radiating heat. It's like opening an oven coming off
Like
of
the scary
this.
furnace in Home Alone.
Exactly.
What's
They're
Home Alone?
they're like wafting off of this leg bone.
That's a leg bone.
The leg bone's connected to the
Knee
thigh
bone.
bone.
No.
Hold on. Wait. Let's get some more of these flagstones
That's
up.
human.
Can I try to start lifting some of these flagstones up?
You
a good place
can
to start.
certainly try.
I will give
Can
it
I
a
help?
honest effort.
Sure. You may make an athletics check with advantage with help from.
Leg bones
Hiya!
connected.
I don't do well with bones.
Hiya!
Do you
Those
do
are
well with
terrible.
anything?
No, I do. I'm awful at everything.
Oh, well, yes.
It's a 9.
9. You heave as much as you can, but you're unable to pull the flag any of the other
I
flagstones
think
up.
for plot reasons,
and,
only one could move.
and you would note that this flagstone itself had the grout around it was loose and not of the same quality as the rest. So that probably aided your guessing.
Is there like a wine tap, like essentially like a pokey thing to like put a spout on a?
pull a
Yes,
poker
there are
thing
wine
out of my
casks.
bag.
There are wine casks in all of the alcoves
Oh,
here.
I need a bigger one. I need leverage. That's weird that you have that, but I really appreciate
Where'd you
it.
get it from?
So,
Crete, would you mind just
Yes.
sticking under there and give that a good?
What is that?
It's like
Missed that
Waiting for him to stop me, right?
I think it was
I'm
like
Mary
a,
Poppins.
I don't know how wine works, but like I'm assuming it's like a big stick that you can like pop a hole at
Oh.
the end of the barrel so you can put a spigot in.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
there's
saw that in the Popeye cartoon.
The restaurant?
No.
Popeyes.
Sorry.
What Popeyes are you
Blake and
eating
Derek
at?
just
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm asking Cree with leverage to try to see if they
What
can-
are you using?
this wine barrel opener?
You know what? I have a javelin.
You mean like a crowbar?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we have that in
You'd
our
have to
dungeons.
do it. You would have one.
I mean,
Would you? Is it on your inventory? Because
Dungeoneer's pack?
I'd be surprised.
I may
if
have
It's that
one.
stick he keeps up in
Yeah.
mind.
Can I just use Mage Hand?
Crowbar is in fact.
it's 'cause it's too
it's not.
heavy.
It's too heavy.
Yeah, and it's too
Mage
Oh,
hand.
the stone. I
Yeah.
thought we were picking
Use
the
my
boy
shield.
out.
Oh no, we can just
To
stick
wedge
that.
it?
Oh, okay.
I have a shield,
Is it possible that this is all that's left of Beltin?
spade.
If it's even Beltin.
I mean, do
Sorry.
we know anyone else who died?
My brother.
Well,
No, I guess we do. We know a lot of people
Got real
who died,
dark.
actually.
I think if we can exhume this body, we may be able to.
Figure out more.
Yeah.
Someone have a spade?
I can take a javelin. Can I use a javelin as
Do you have a spade?
We've got a royal flush.
If we've got a
about
Dungeoneer's
one?
kit, then yes.
Explorer's pack.
How
Does that
about-
come with the spade? I believe it does.
Yes, I think it does.
Oh, you know what? I have
look.
a mountaineering pack. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
There it is.
Thank you. Cree, I just tried this and I'm going to embarrass myself. Just can you give that a good whack and
try to-
lift?
Sure.
Wedge up the.
I cast guidance.
You guidance, so you get an extra D4,
Okay.
and we'll make an athletics check.
Good.
So you just put it there, and that's my guidance.
Extra D4. Okay. That's 11.
An 11. Okay. You drive the spade down into the earth. You're trying to pry up more flagstones. Is that the plan? It would take a great deal of effort. You'd have to break some of the grout and some of the flagstones you're judging. You managed to get the spade underneath the earth, but to actually get the flagstone up would be a great deal of effort. You'd have to probably break some of the grout first.
Can I mean, we can hack away at some of the grout with a hand axe or even with the spade.
Sure.
Does it seem like the rest of the flagstones have been here for a very long time?
And just one.
Yes.
Should we get the boy?
Bobby?
No, the boy.
Oh, the
Pull it
guy.
out.
Yeah, I guess that's the next.
Beltin, we're really sorry we got to do this, mate. It seems worth saying.
Let's be gentle, I guess. I'll try to assist in.
Well, isn't he like
Okay.
in a pit of heat?
It's radiating heat off of it.
I don't think you should touch that with your bare hands.
Well, she's
Or with her.
I've got bare hands.
Don't use your bare hands and don't use your naked hands. I'll use my magic hand.
Okay. You summon Mage Hand, and you
I'm gonna pull
the floating blue hand, translucent blue hand, lifts the leg up. It is the lower part of a leg from about the knee down, There is a foot with a good number of bones still on it, and a metal shackle, and about 12 links of chain.
Is it just like it just goes to nothing? It just breaks off.
It's just dangling. You lift it up. There's nothing else in it. You pull it up from the ground.
At the other end of the chain.
Oh, the other end of the chain. There's nothing at the other. The chain is broken. It's just dangling there.
Fleetwood Mac is crying in the distance. Oh, my God.
Something is afoot.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Oh boy.
Well,
Well, I pulled the boy out.
Suddenly,
Oh.
Thank goodness.
the viscous, glowing green ooze begins working its way down from the walls, the tops of the walls.
SpongeBob episode.
It's like worming its way down the cracks and the stone walls.
Is it?
Get out. We should get out.
Is it? Convalescing is not the right word, but is it grouping into one?
Oh, is it coalescing?
Coalescing.
Well, no, it's just kind of like gooping its way down the walls, and suddenly, from the wall in front of you, just straight from out of the wall, steps a glowing green entity that looks basically the same iridescent color of the goop that you have been seeing, glowing. It is glowing now very brightly, and so is this figure.
Oh, I believe in the almighty lore. I believe in the almighty lore.
It is the image of a once handsome human man whose entire side of his face is very badly burned, and missing large clumps of hair on his scalp, and also, you will note, missing most of his left leg, and he is hovering, stepping forth from out of the wall.
Beltin.
Hovering just above the floor.
You can have this.
And it looks around. Its eyes are vacant. There's nothing. There's nothing there in the sockets. It's just sort of like dark holes. But the head moves around, and it says, "Who are you?"
We are the merely players. My name is Billy Wobbleaxe. We've been enlisted to find out what happened here.
Why are you here?
We are here to find out what happened in the fire. There's been nightmares plaguing this home.
The fire. The fire.
Are you?
And he brings his hands up to his head and just begins to squeeze his skull.
Beltin. Beltin? That's your name, right?
That was my name, yes.
Beltin. It's still your name. We're here to help you. Can we help you?
Me.
We can find the truth for you.
How
Let
can
it be
we
known.
release you? And your hair looks great.
Your hair looks great, mate.
I bet you were once really hot.
I don't understand your compliment.
That's probably for the best.
I am dead.
I'm sorry, Beltin.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Well, you are here, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
You've been dead for 5 years.
We believe we know who did this to you. And we're hoping to...
Lord Robbert Usher.
What did he do?
Do you know what
Quickly.
happened?
How did you do it?
He was jealous of me,
I knew it.
believing I was laying with his sister when I was not.
Why would he think that?
He overheard a conversation between me and Annabelle.
About? Sorry, I'm crying. Tell me at your ease.
We were intimate,
Lucky.
and we hid it from him, as it would be inappropriate.
Right.
He looked upon me through a peephole. But he could not see Annabelle,
I get it.
because of her diminutive stature. And it drove him to madness. My spirit is trapped here. He struck me in the head. An unseen figure struck me in the head and chained me to a bedpost. When I awoke, the flames were all around me. I was burned alive. The flames, they burned me. My spirit is trapped here in this house, and I will not rest. I cannot rest until the family Usher is wiped from this plane.
Okay, so we're gonna go kill him.
Beltin, we have enough information to bring this to the Margrave, and the Ushers will see justice.
Not the justice that I seek. Not the justice that will free me.
Beltin, consider that Annabelle cares for Madilynn, Lady Madilynn, a great deal. If she were to find out that the man she loved had a hand in her death, how do you think she would feel?
If you cannot do this, then I will do it myself, as I have done for so long now.
Wait.
In time, they will die.
We can do a murder. So, I don't know. Don't
say less. Beltin.
Chill out.
I know this is a painful memory.
Yes.
But any more information you can give us about the night that you perished in the fire? Whose room were you in?
I was in the Baron's room, chained to his bedpost. When I awoke, I could not move from the bed.
What's your thoughts on Satrin?
What?
Satrin. Oh, the butler.
Yes.
He's fine.
He's fine. Okay.
It's fine.
All
It's
right.
okay. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that
If you will not do this.
Wait,
that he
we
wasn't
didn't say we wouldn't
complicit.
do this. But,
We're good at murdering.
Beltin. Oh, no. I was thinking. I mean, I know we all kind of want to show this this rich boy, sorry, Delric, this rich boy a little bit of street
sucks.
justice.
He sucks.
But can we have a delicious fucking moment?
What?
5 minutes.
Oh, no. We can share this with you. A delicious fucking moment. It is when sort of the situation creates a moment where you just go, oh, that's fucking great, and then you can kill him. I'm talking like a little Hercule Poirot kind of thing. He's a detective
in the future.
in a few towns over.
You will not do this then.
No, we will
No, we're going
Can you give
to
us like
do it.
maybe 20 minutes to
just-
like set up a something?
We're going to
I
get
should very much like to see what you would set up,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Billy
All right.
Wobbleaxe.
Keep talking.
And you turn around, and Robbert Usher is standing on the steps looking down on you, and he draws out a rapier in his hand.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone, please roll for initiative.
All right, Usher, time to let it burn.
I've got a leg.
You gotta be shitting me.
You moron. What you...
Oh, yeah. I'm so surprised.
This was initiative?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh!
Okay. We
I
got,
talked shit and I got hit. Oh, no.
that's live. That's live.
Oh, my God. Damn. Life is pain.
Oh, Beltin, we were gonna set up a delicious fucking moment for you.
I still got his leg.
Right.
I got his leg.
I've got his leg.
Yeah, hit him with the foot.
It was his leg, Mr. Krabs. He was number
I mean,
one.
I guess we still have a Goo Ghost on our side, so there's that.
Ew.
Who goes?
Who goes?
All right.
Ghost.
Anyone,
Hashtag Goo Ghost.
20 or above?
No.
All right, 15 to 20.
No.
Wow. Okay. 10 to 15?
13.
11.
13 and 11. Okay, 13, Delric.
Oh, we really
11.
did it, huh?
Yeah.
did it.
We
Bronan.
really did it.
You roll that 3?
5 to 10.
5 to 10.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no.
No, yeah, it's literally
5.
5.
Jolly football.
I got 3.
2.
2 plus 3 makes 5.
I mean, if we suddenly glitch the stream out, we can just roll again.
No.
You know what? This is happening.
Billy's a 3.
3 for me.
He
Yeah.
got
Oh,
Two
I
for
the
Texas.
surprise
Yeah.
on us.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
You got 3 too?
No, I got 2.
Or you didn't get the
I got 2-2.
surprise on us.
2-2.
You are surprised.
During this moment would be a wonderful time to donate to the Classical Theater.
yeah.
Yes, it would be.
You can find the
yeah.
PayPal link below, or you can head to the website at www.org.
Classicaltheater.org.
You know, I hear people who donate to classical theater are hotter, smarter, faster, and stronger.
I hear students that are still here are doing just fine and meeting my expectations.
Aw,
Wow.
that's nice.
Nice.
And also, please support the Classical Theater by coming to Taming of the Shrew.
Hey.
Running
right.
April 11th through the 20th.
You know those dates now.
I do.
Now you do. Great. Excellent. Very good. Well, here we go. Haha.
Give me that funky music.
So yeah. So there we are.
Just start playing.
Delric, you have initiative. Let's go.
What the?
All right.
Man, that's a lot. Golly.
I did not roll well.
Yep.
Okay.
You know what? We're saving it for the actual fighting bits.
I am going to.
Slapping everybody.
I'm just gonna use what I got here.
I'm going to
I'm
use
just gonna
a
wait. There's no
bonus
point in me trying
action
to think of a plan right now.
and cast spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and I'm going to place it in front of old boy.
In front of old boy.
Yep.
We'll call it here.
What is it?
And then I'm going to use a level 1 spell slot to cast Bless.
Okay.
And I'm going to bless Bronan, Thexus,
Thank you.
Chew.
and
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
I don't know if you can do 2 spells in a turn.
it's a bonus action.
Oh.
Bonus action, and then this is a regular action. I think you can cast
I
two
got a
spells, as long as it's a
hulu.
bonus action.
Okay. Cool.
And then the third being
Hello.
Cree. Yeah, so 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
1, 2, and Cree.
1, 2, Cree.
Very good.
Come on.
You
Look at
close your eyes and pray to your god, and he answers your plea.
That's your
Summoning.
own doing.
What kind of weapon is it?
This one is going to be a rapier versus rapier.
Very nice. You summon a,
Oh, it's got a mustache.
a golden glowing rapier.
With a mustache.
We'll
There's
find
a
out which
mustache.
one's rapier.
There's no mustache.
Where
but
is
this
the
glowing
mustache?
rapier, they're dancing about by the Baron. We have, and then a golden aura surrounds you momentarily. The three of you, as the blessings of the trickster god fall upon you.
It tickles.
All right, Delric. Anything else?
It is written.
On guard, sir.
On God. You can make an attack with the.
With a bonus action. I've already.
I think you can summon it and use it in the first round. Or is the spell itself a bonus action?
The spell itself is a bonus action. And it's wait.
And you can make an attack in the first round with it.
Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, I'll make an attack.
Okay.
Spell attack.
Wow, it's really in the
Nat
song.
20.
Nat 20.
Let's go!
Hell yes!
Sorry.
Run through.
I haven't rolled anything.
And
over
he's
15, I don't
dead.
think. No, I didn't
Okay,
roll.
so I'm gonna roll.
Not like
so 2d8 because it's a 1d8 normally.
yes, yep, that's 2d8 then. Plus your modifier.
Dude.
9 plus, I believe, it's my spell modifier, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that your
Plus 6?
Well, what does the spell say that did the weapon? Does it say?
It's 1d8 plus my spell modifier.
Okay, yeah.
Spellcasting ability modifier, which is a plus 4.
Okay.
So it's not the plus 2 also.
Right.
All right, so 13.
13. Nicely done. You summon the
Radiant damage.
nice. You summon the magical weapon, which sticks straight into his thin, wispy form.
I think he liked it.
Maybe he did.
Weird. A little weirdo.
Anything else, Della?
You know what? I
So
won't keep
do I
changing
deduce
You
that
look pretty good.
it didn't bother him?
Oh no, he was done. He's just weird.
Okay, yeah. Dab done.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Where on the rapier is the
I'm
mustache?
your key.
All right, Bronin, you're up next.
On the, on the
So you hold it up.
I thought it might
far
be
am
the
I?
hilt. So you could
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, essentially.
Get him,
Am I
Big
still
B.
halved?
Yes. So you can move 15. In a normal move. So 3 squares in a normal
I've
move.
got his leg. Does that mean
You have extra move.
I got double leg?
Got extra one.
I'm going to do something I wouldn't do normally. I'm gonna do ensnaring strike.
Okay. Tell me what that does.
Players. Say it again.
Usher. Yeah. It's the halftime show.
I don't know any other.
Never mind. I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, me.
All right.
That's the only one.
Keep that in your pocket.
So I just move 15 feet closer.
You can move 15 feet closer and hold an action, or you can dash and move all 6, but then you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Hold an action so they get close.
Yeah, I'll hold
Yeah.
Okay. So you close the distance 1, 2,
Reinventing Usher.
3,
I didn't know it's a
the bottom of the stairs, and you'll hold a longsword attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he gets within range, you'll make a longsword attack. All right. Great. Thank you.
Can he hold a spell action attack?
Yes.
Okay.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Kree, you're on deck. Lord.
Oh, you know what? If I do the bonus and then hold the action. All right, so I am going to cast Ensnaring Strike and then hold the action to attack.
Yeah, he's gonna precast
Is ensnaring strike a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. Then
The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack
That would
before
work.
the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by magical vines until the spell ends.
great.
So he has a precast. Yeah, nice.
All right.
This guy's a person.
Robbert Usher is going to. So you're going to hold that, and you're going to hold the action, but he gets in range.
Yeah.
Robert Usher
Rule in the darkness. If he's
moves with very surprising for someone who's been so languid and slow and purposeful in their
vocab word of the
movements. He is suddenly
Slow?
moving with
Languid. Slow.
cat-like reflexes,
What's that mean?
and he leaps off the steps.
Cartwheels.
1, 2, yeah. And he moves in on you. You can make an attack.
Why do you call
Now, what's
us
my
your-
blessing?
We're gonna murder.
If you know you did a murder, like I don't. It's like, I'm gonna call the cops on myself. Although we need some private detectives in here.
I mean,
Like, what are you doing?
I mean, that's very Edgar
So
Allan
make a
Poe.
longsword attack on him.
Yes.
That he
Okay,
calls
great.
a detective on
15
himself?
hit.
A 15 does not hit.
So no, it's you add it.
Oh, now I get to add a d4.
Oh, okay. Yes. What's the blessing?
It's all the pose. Mine is the one we couldn't figure out based off.
Does a 16 hit?
Never.
There's a 16 hit. A 16
Answer to the
looks like it's going to hit, and you
Yes.
and
To
the
you come in with your
Yeah,
long
he's,
sword,
17.
and then he
bird.
takes his rapier and
like a smart bird.
disengages it, and you miss.
Have we seen him? A rapier and a longsword.
17.
Then he goes to make an attack on you, Bronin.
Be it what it may.
Did I ever tell you guys I got stabbed in the throat with a rapier in college?
Oh,
Yeah.
His first attack is a 15. Does a
I mean, I
15 hit?
lived.
9.
Okay.
In real life?
Say no, because that sounds
No.
like he needs a 9. He goes to make a second attack.
How dare you?
what for, good sir?
Does an 18 hit?
No.
He makes a third attack.
What the hell?
That would kill me.
I know, right?
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, it's a 26. Yeah.
What if you said leave me alone? He was like, oh, sorry, okay.
My bad.
Just see
Oh.
myself.
He doesn't like this.
I thought you guys were into this.
I need to respect your boundaries.
doing a thing.
Is that the ghost version? Your boundary.
He takes the rapier and he drives it right into your thigh, and you are pretty sure has hit something important in your leg, and you take 19 points of damage from the rapier.
My sciatica.
What?
Goodbye, guys.
What?
And
And I'm down.
Are you sure it's
you have 19 hit points.
That's all I have.
Bronin.
You won't level us up.
Oh.
It might feel like it's been a long time.
It's been forever.
It's been a year.
It hasn't been as long as it feels.
1 week.
Well, we
She
did.
said.
We did
some side.
mess around with Yakumo, and there were other things.
Nosotros somos stress.
You feel it,
just
and
walked
suddenly
away.
just everything goes black, and you drop your sword and shield, and
Oy.
it collapses into the ground.
Oh man!
What the fuck, Bronin?
God damn!
Oh my god.
And
That was
that is
One hit.
Robbert Usher's turn. Kree, you're up. Billy, you're on deck.
Thank you.
What? Okay. What? I'm sorry.
Do I have
did
to
I
wait
just
for a
watch
death save?
Yes.
Ronan get hit once and then go down?
Yes. The rapier drove into his thigh, and just gouts of blood came pouring, just spraying all over his white, gleaming white tunic.
Oh, no. Well, maybe it got washed.
He
was pretty
just
muddy when I came
bleached that, and I rage.
Okay. Very good. All right.
Although I
Raging.
guess bleach maybe doesn't exist yet, but whatever.
The old bleach.
The old bleach.
Bleach
All
with
right.
an extra E on the end.
All right. Raging.
Blasé. And then I get within 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet. And I throw a javelin at him.
He is exactly 30 feet away from you right now.
Oh, great. Then I
you
turn
don't-
around and I throw a javelin at him.
Okay. You huck a javelin. Please make an attack roll.
Okay.
And add a D4 to that attack roll.
You may add a d4 because you are blessed.
What's up? All right. So that's a 20 plus 4, 24.
24 hits. Please
Hit.
roll for damage.
8
+2 for rage.
plus 2 for rage. Thank you.
Plus 2 for
10.
rage. So how much damage was the total now?
Yes. Sorry, 10.
What's the total? 10. 10. Very nice. All right.
Language accessible here.
This is spookier combat music than normal. You
low-key.
take the
It's the end of a season.
right, and you drive the javelin into his side.
Oh, come on.
Every time.
Wisps.
Anything else? Great.
That's it.
You roar. Okay, very good. Then Billy, you're up. Texas, you're on deck.
All right, let's give it a shot. Bronin, I'll get you up in 1 second. I would like to cast Hold Person
Okay.
on our very annoying host.
All right.
And that spell is he must make a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Okay.
My save is 14.
14. He's a bit of 14. Okay. And for those of you who might have missed our previous session, we're going forward. Billy is going to roll from the Book of Shakespeare's insults when he rolls for his vicious mockery. We have no idea what insult is about to be put forth. Billy, take it away.
So with my hold person for the first. Oh wait, that's a full. I'll just do it anyway. Frailty, thy name is woman.
Oof. Oof.
And,
you go to cast the hold person spell on him.
Yeah.
But it seems to fizzle as it gets near to him, and he is unaffected. And then you throw out some vicious mockery. That
was an action spell.
Gotcha.
We can't bonus action.
Done and done.
He's not a person.
It's not a person.
And I am going to. Shit, that's all I got. Yep, that's my
You're
turn.
gonna shit in the middle of the floor?
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
Shit,
Very good.
shit on
That's
the
your
floor.
turn there, Billy.
You're not
That's
gonna come get me.
I got you next turn.
Oh, okay.
You'll be fine.
All right, Texas, you're
He
up.
doesn't kill you.
Let me triple check. I'm within 60 of
Oh yes,
Blondie over there.
you are.
Targaryen
I'm just gonna use Mind
cosplayer.
Spike. I don't know if it's actually gonna be worth it.
Sure.
So it is a Wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Versus what's your spell save?
14.
Spell save DC? 14. He makes it.
But he still takes half.
Oh, nice. Okay, please roll for damage.
Let's see, where's my D? Actually, let me check one thing first.
Okay, I will check.
Oh,
A wild magic roll. Yes.
that's the wrong dice. What am I doing? I'm stupid. All right, it was nice seeing you guys. Come back for season 2.
Wow.
That's a critical failure. Okay.
You have a
All right.
a D4.
Oh, the blessed.
You're blessed, yeah.
Well, does that work here? I don't think it does. Not.
What's the D4?
The
I'm
blessed.
from Bless, but
But
if it's a crit miss.
I think it
And it's
activates.
not
Well,
an
it's
ability
not
thing.
an attack roll.
I'm sorry,
a
I thought you were doing attack roll. My apologies.
no.
What is
That
it?
would have been
Wait,
much-
what is this roll for?
for wild
This is
magic.
wild magic.
And you rolled a what?
A 1.
And that means.
That means I roll on the
That
table.
means the
Get
spell
some
goes bananas.
But
we
this
had-
could be
Yeah,
good. This could be good.
So we've had this
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
And one was
And
bubbles, and the other one is I basically one-shotted Kree
If you're a
in
student, you have to
puppet
remember
form.
what they roll here. You have to remember.
I'm
that.
so
That's
fucking
bonus
freaked
points.
out. Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
For 30.
I have the chart too if you need it.
Oh, then you can go ahead.
34.
Be something cool. Be something cool.
18.
This music is tense.
What happens, Texas?
You grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze, at which the point the feathers explode out from your face.
Outstanding.
That's perfect.
Texas, you are
Love that.
still very badly affected.
I could have
by-
just covered myself in grease if I got one more, but okay.
very, very affected by the nightmare you had, and attempting to cast an offensive spell from within the arcane well within you. It completely misfires, and you basically internalize the spell, and everyone sees come out of your face bright purple feathers, a beard of bright purple feathers, and you're standing there just kind of stunned. And
Awesome.
you haven't sneezed yet,
I've
so
seen birds do this to intimidate each other.
they're just on your face right now. A big beard of feathers. Anything else?
Huh?
It looks really cool.
I'm done.
Okay.
I mean, I can't do anything else, I don't think.
Delric, back around to you. What would you like to do, Delric?
He
He is still technically adjacent to the sacred weapon.
Yeah, I'll move the weapon over to him.
It's adjacent to him. You
Okay.
can attack. It's on the steps. I just can't get a balance there.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to do healing word
Okay.
onto Broden, and I say, "Get up."
Changes.
Great. You say the healing word, and how many hit points does that kill?
It's D4 plus my modifier, so that's a 6, 8.
You get 8 hit points back, Bronan. You awaken. You're staring at the ceiling, and are feeling very woozy. I will
and
say,
then-
however, the numb leg seems to have passed.
Oh,
So dying.
Overtaken by the other leg, just pulsing with blood.
Shooting out of here.
That
I've
leg
got one
feels
if you'd
pretty
like
good.
it.
By comparison, this is fine.
JJ, while he's doing that, is
Yes.
that a spell slot for me?
Yeah, you burned a spell.
Fuck. A level 2 spell slot to
and
grow
then-
fucking feathers.
do I recognize this as an undead?
Shut up.
Is he undead?
You don't get that sense, but you don't. Do you have the ability to detect undead? That's a spell, I think. Bronan could do it potentially with his divine sense.
Oh, but he's dead. Oh.
I'm gonna use a cantrip. I'm gonna
he's
use Toll the
out.
Dead.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Speed of 14.
He does not make it. Well, what's your spell save again?
14.
He does not make it.
Then I'm gonna roll for damage. Since it's already hurt, it'll do D12.
He is already hurt.
9.
9 points of damage. Okay, very good.
And then that's my turn.
All right, you summon forth the gong, the bell that echoes forth from the through this room, and you see The ooze is now most of the way down the wall and starting to collect along the floor here.
Ooh, time is against us.
And the storm outside is, you can hear it raging louder and louder. All right, anything else, Delric? That's it?
Did Goopy Gooperson not do anything? Did they not have a turn?
Yeah.
My
Did they
name
not
is
fight?
Vex.
He does not have a...
It's a passive angry ghost? Well,
If he could physically attack Robert, he would have done it.
Right. All right.
He's
Well,
fine.
that's my
Right.
turn. So Bronin. So Bronin would still be blessed, would he not?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know that I've... I'll give it to you.
Yeah, it's whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving
Do I
throw
have to
before the spell
sneeze in real
ends.
life?
Okay, well, there you go.
Do you
Perfect.
Is that
think
what happens?
if he helped us, it would give us a leg up?
Anything else? Anything else, Delric? Is that your turn? Did you need a bonus action to attack with the special?
I use bonus action to heal him.
Oh, gotcha.
They both just
That's
stared at me.
all right.
They were
Just
like,
no.
Bronin, you are conscious on the ground. You can move. You can use half your move to stand if you'd like.
You gonna get back up and go fall back down.
That's okay, we keep.
I will channel my divinity.
Okay.
Use nature's wrath.
All right. Nature's Wrath
I
sounds
can
good.
use my channel divinity to invoke primeval forces to ensnare a foe as an action.
Okay.
Fuck, it's an action.
That'll be your action.
Is it worth it?
Let me work it.
Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. No, my snap.
I don't think it is.
Normally I'm annoyed by crosstalk, but that was pretty fun.
Unless if I ensnare him, moving away from him would allow. I mean, I could move away without.
It depends. It
Reactions.
depends on what does the ensnaring imply?
A creature.
Is he
must-
grappled?
or be restrained? Restrained
Is
by
he-
the
is he
vines.
Can't
restrained?
move or use any speed bonuses.
So he'll be restrained.
Yeah.
All right.
have
Zero. It
advantage.
can't benefit from any bonus speed. Attacks rolls against a creature of advantage. It could make an attack.
But it would be.
He
It would have,
could make an
it would
attack.
have disadvantage.
Make a call. What are you doing?
All right, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Nature's wrath.
All right.
So, you need to beat a 12 or higher.
12 dexterity saving throw?
Strength or dexterity, your choice.
Wait, is it your choice? Or
It's
his?
choice.
It's like Burger King.
Was it a 12? You said?
Yeah.
He makes it. These vines come twisting up, and just have a momentary thought of Cornelia for a moment and her entangle spell. As Bronin calls these, you would add these vines are black. They're black and dark and dripping with this sort of iridescent ooze. Come up, but they wither immediately back down.
Ooh, that was exciting. What's that?
Anything else, Bronin?
I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Can you tell us what that does?
That's a +2 to
Your armor class.
Yeah.
Great. Bleep. All right. Anything else, Bronin?
Got so many cool.
No.
All right, great. Kree, you're on deck. Robbert Usher decides he has had enough of you,
Bronin.
Bronin, and wants to be done with him.
Go back down.
And he goes to make an attack.
And he misses.
Does a 17 hit.
No.
+2 now, too, as well.
Not for our paladin.
I think it's also AC.
Does a 26 hit.
Yes.
Fucking.
May I use distracting, cutting words
Okay, tell me.
to apply a D6 subtraction to Robbert Usher's roll?
All right, roll a d6.
Pew, pew, pew. D6? 2, so it's 24. Does that hit you?
Oh man.
Damn.
I mean that does hit me.
So you attempted to use the cutting words. What cutting word did you use?
Let's pick. Floop. Good. Oh, let's do 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are a fishmonger!
Oh man, low blow. He wasn't taking it though, he gets you. So he deals.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm
Go to
dead.
pick something relevant.
18 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm super dead.
super deep.
Or
He wakes up and go,
poor Bronin, as
we wait a year
he
for
brings
you to
he brings
die
the
before
rapier
we start
across,
season 2?
and now it cuts across your throat, and you can feel the blood sort of dripping down your neck, and
Jesus.
it's not going to your brain as you slip back down into unconsciousness.
damn it,
Turn off your
Ronan.
brain.
All right, that was his second attack. He's going to move away. You get an attack of opportunity, do you not, with the spiritual weapon?
I don't think it's.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay. Nat 20.
Woo!
go.
Now I'm
Two
sorry.
by the sword.
Now I'm sorry. I gave it to you.
And that does 3 damage.
3. Okay.
6 damage.
Because
Nat 20.
Oh yeah. Did you double your dice?
I did 2d8.
Yeah, that's 3.
No. It's 1d8 to do it, and so I added another d8, right?
Yeah. So you double the dice.
Oh, you don't double
Double
the.
it.
You don't double the number. You double the dice. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
That'd be crazy.
So 6 did you hit? Was that 3? Sorry,
No.
it's 3. Okay.
No, it's
Yeah. Right. The sword grazes him as he moves away. And he goes after you, Delric, and leaps in with the rapier.
This man gonna turn us into cold cuts.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Delric.
I have a lot of health, though.
yeah. Sure. 29.
17 points of damage from the rapier. As it gets you in the abdomen pretty deep.
Concentration saving throw.
Yes, indeed. So you need to break a 10.
What am I adding to it?
Your constitution. It's a
Constitution?
constitution saving throw. So just roll d20 and add your constitution saving throw modifier.
All right, what do I need to beat?
10.
I got 15.
Great.
So good.
Yeah, it's half damage or 10, whichever is higher. All right. So you that is his turn. Kree, you're up. Billy, you're on deck.
Yeah, I can't move.
Okay. I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Okay.
He's fighting Delric.
Yep.
Can I get him from
So you're gonna move. What?
like around behind him if I can and
Sure.
try and grab
1,
him?
2, 3.
Yeah, and I want to try and hold him so that he can't use his sword arm, if possible.
Okay. So you're gonna make a little bit of opposed strength check.
Okay.
Do you get advantage because you're raging?
Oh yeah, do I get?
I don't know. You have to tell me what rage gives you. At this
You have
level.
advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. So
Sure.
And you also get a d4 because of bless.
You're blessed. So add
great.
another d4.
So the first one would
blessed.
be 20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is enough. You
And that's
you
without the-
leap around and you latch onto him. And he is now considered grappled.
Okay. All I have left is a bonus action. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Fight him.
Yeah, that'd be an action, wouldn't it?
Right, yeah.
Bite him.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. You did not make an attack roll this round. So unless you take damage,
Grappling doesn't count as an attack.
it's not an attack roll. It's an opposed strength check.
All right.
So you lose your
Well,
range.
unless I take damage. I might take damage. Who knows?
At the end of sorry, unless you were taking damage this round. Or sorry.
Yeah, previously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. By the end of your turn, if you have not taken damage or made an attack roll, you lose your rage.
Okay.
I mean, you can re-rage. You still have more uses of it. So, I mean, it's not like the end of the world. But you have him in your arms. It's just like he's kind of comfy. So you lose the rage.
English garden.
So
Potpourri.
why is that? Anything else, Kree?
Why are you doing this?
Fair enough.
That's it.
Billy,
I see
Dex, you're on
Bronin.
deck.
Bronin's gone down again.
Yes.
And from my loot, Bronin, get up! Put on a little bit of makeup! And I cast Healing Word.
Yes, yeah.
So, I guess.
Might need a bit more than makeup for that scar.
Yeah, that is D4 plus spellcasting ability modifier, which is that my
Running your
No,
tunic
that's
is
a
cover. It's a
spell attack.
mess now.
Oh man.
It'd be similar to yours, right? So,
And so what's your spellcaster's charisma?
Yeah.
What is it?
okay, so +4. So
+2 is 6.
So 6 points of health.
Plus
All right.
6 plus.
You're back to 6.
He's
Oh
not.
no, yeah. But it's 4 for the modifier, and then 2 for what I rolled on the.
And then 2 because it's your proficiency. That's your spellcasting modifier. Is that it's your spellcasting ability modified.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why mine's 6.
Okay,
it's 4
8
plus
then,
2
total.
So you get 8 points.
Oh,
Oh, you wake back up. Oh, sorry.
like
you're
a
not-
yo-yo.
Jesus.
You haven't stood up. You wake back up.
that's
You're
my
staring
last
at the ceiling again.
It's like a wiggle wobble.
I
You're
have
a
no
mess.
idea how many spells I used
anything.
previously, so
inflatable
that's my
tube
last
guy.
spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And then I'm gonna use my action to vicious mockery, Colin mockery.
I love that man.
That doesn't help me. He's for a jig or a tale of bawdry. Oh, he sleeps.
Whoa! He makes
Man, I
us-
hope
he
my
makes us
kids
say-
don't
God
do
dang
this.
it! All right, well, and that's me turn.
Jerry.
I'm gonna walk to those barrels over there on the other side of the room. Yes, the double
Like a
barrels.
strut.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Vogue.
There.
Such a
yes,
kinnicky.
yes.
You strum your lute as you cross, attempting to vicious mockery, but it does not. It does not land. But
Colin mockery.
you cross the room. Anything else, Billy?
That will be my turn.
All right, very good. Dexus, you're up. Delric, you're on deck.
I don't want to miss again, so I'm just gonna use magic missile on this bitch.
Anyone disown
Perfect.
him?
Magic missile.
Maybe.
I guess I gotta.
Oh yes.
Thank God. If I rolled another 1, we would be done with the stream. I swear. 2. 5.
So 5 plus.
Plus my attack. 11.
No, it's plus
No.
you. It's 3D. What is it? It's magic missile.
Yeah.
It's 3D4 plus 3.
Oh, then 8.
8 points of damage. Great. You fire forth 3 arcane darts, which streak across and slam into him in the shoulder. Sorry, 8 was the total.
Yes.
Great. His velveteen jacket is now kind of smoldering and crackling with arcane energy. Anything else?
You got a weird taste in women, man. By that I mean your sister. Don't do that. Anyway. Don't do that. They're not family circles, they're
Shame.
family trees.
Shame.
Perfect. All right. Anything else? That's it, Texas.
No, that's it.
All right, Delric, you're up. Ronan, you're on deck.
He's right in front of me, isn't he?
Yeah, you are adjacent to one another. He's
He's
right in front of you. He is currently grappled, however. So,
Maybe go hug.
so you would have advantage on attack.
It says can't move or use any speed bonuses, breaks free if grappler is incapacitated, or freed if an effect removes the reach, such as being hurled from the
Wow,
thunder.
there's no advantage on the attacks on them. That's freaking
Or
weird.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
That does seem
so
weird.
wild.
Because
That seems weird to me, but that's what
Because
it says.
restrained, isn't restrained similar?
It's a completely different category here, apparently, in effect on in
Here,
D&D
we can
conditions.
fix that.
Well, I use. I mean, the DM's
I mean,
discretion can decide whether or
If
not.
I am trying to restrain him, does that not?
It's a grapple. It is just a different condition.
When Goku
Sorry.
restrained
Oh, no,
Raditz,
no, I mean-
so Piccolo can cast.
Nope.
I'm going to use my spiritual weapon to kind of
Okay.
find an opening.
You have to move it first with the bonus action.
Go on, move.
5, 10, 15.
Yep. Sword on,
Okay.
just hanging out there. Just dangling in the wind. In the wind.
18.
18. And 18 hits. Please roll for damage.
8.
8. Nice.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
8 plus 4, 12.
12. All right.
man.
All right.
You know what? I didn't add a plus 4 earlier. It should have been a 3 plus 4, 7 earlier because I didn't add the plus 4 my spellcaster. But you can decide whether to add that or not.
I'm gonna
Not do that.
Yeah. So 12 damage there,
All right. Great.
and then I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. What's your spell save?
14.
He makes it.
It makes it.
You, the god answers your prayer. Bosh! And the bell rings out, but he seems unaffected.
And
Which was the pro.
I want to back away from him, but would you give him would he get opportunity?
Yeah, it doesn't say he wouldn't.
He is being held.
being held.
Surely.
I'm just telling you
says-
what this says.
Being held just basically means you can't move.
Basically, he can't.
So what's he gonna do? He's gonna go like.
I'm just giving you. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
We're
fifth
playing the
edition,
feud,
everybody.
I'll stay.
You'll stay. Very good. All right.
In a movie.
Then Bronan, you're up. What would you like to do?
That's almost 2 hours.
Thank you.
I will attack his ass.
So you'll stand up.
Yeah.
That'll be half your move.
That's the Broden I know.
Fuck you,
Go straight for the hole.
You move in behind him. Okay. You can make an attack.
I'm gonna fire my little shot.
Son
Straight
of
to
a
the foot.
bitch.
Oh,
You ugly son of a bitch.
Where's your dialect, Broden?
I don't have a dialect. I specifically chose not to do that.
Everybody
19.
has it.
19 would hit, except he turns around
Oh no.
and deflects the blade away with his
Well, what
rapier.
about a 21?
He's still blessed.
A 21 does hit.
21?
Oh, because of the bless.
Yeah.
You hit.
Oh man.
Boy, that is rough.
Just
You
does not
thought for
want me to touch him.
You thought for sure you were going to miss, and then suddenly there's like a weird redirection of your blade, and it strikes home. Please roll for damage.
But the light of Ilyun. Your day has ended, and your night has come. Divine smite!
Divine smite.
Did you roll your regular damage yet?
Oh, damn it.
Did you roll your regular?
I just did.
Oh, okay, great.
Motherfucking one.
Oh, nice.
So for 4, and
Okay.
then the divine smite is 2, right? I do 2.
2 dates.
For 11.
11 more.
Yeah, so
I did one.
11. So that's 15 total.
15 total. Great. Okay.
Uh,
The blade comes up and you jam it up to the hilt in his
Jam.
back.
Damn it.
It's coming out of his abdomen.
Fatality.
He looks down, blood
He goes,
issuing forth, and you hear from the back of the room.
see, now I don't like it.
All right. Anything else?
You ruined it.
No.
Do you want to help
Okay.
a little?
I don't think I can. I don't have any more bonus.
Robbert Usher is going to attempt to break the grapple.
Okay.
I want to break free.
Attaboy.
So-
I don't know that song.
Unopposed strength check. Did you beat? What did you get?
Do I have bless on this or no?
Any
not
saving
raging.
throw.
Okay.
It's just a strength check. So you just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Okay. So 17.
17. He cannot break free. That is his action.
Nice.
Okay. Kree, you are up.
I've got him.
You do.
Can I knock him to the ground? Can I throw him prone?
Drag him prone. Yeah, sure.
Knock him prone?
Just another
With a
strength check.
rage?
Yeah, sure. I'll rage first.
That's a good idea, probably. You see red as you are infuriated.
There's a lot
right
of red
now.
wine in here, so.
What's that say?
What you got?
That's a natural 19.
Nice.
But it's because it's a strength check, right?
It's a strength check, so you add your strength modifier.
So 20.
20 something.
Yeah, 23.
Plus, do you have a bonus or something because you're raging, or
Plus.
advantage?
Plus 2.
Well,
Wait,
actually, I'm pretty sure you get advantage on that roll.
I do. I have advantage on strength checks, so I might
So
as
there
well.
you go. Yes, that's what you want.
I'll take the first one.
Okay, great.
Do I only have plus 2 on attacks, right? For raging?
Yeah.
Plus 2 on damage.
It's just a strength check.
Okay, great.
Great. So regardless,
20.
you get him and you drag him to the ground. You pull him off of Bronan's blade onto the ground.
Yum.
He's still conscious, but you have now him pinned to the ground.
We get office
cool.
space to shit up.
You have a bonus action left if you have one you'd like to spend.
I
or not.
used that rage.
Oh, you used it to rage. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else then?
No. That's
Okay,
it.
great. That is Billy. You're up. Texas. You're
Might
on
take a
deck.
little extra time.
So, I have a use of my Fey Touched ability, so I'd like to cast Hex on the prone
Alright.
baddie.
Is that a wisdom saving throw?
No, he is just hexed.
He is just hexed.
But he will be taking disadvantage on all of his wisdom saving throws.
Oh, perfect.
And I will cast some vicious mockery. Let's flip to another page, shall we?
You're just hyping everyone, talking shit.
Yeah.
Running around, talking
Give
shit
it
while
to
everyone's-
him, Billy.
Everyone's getting stabbed.
Oh,
Oh, now you roll the
nat 20. All right. He hath been 5,000. Nope, don't like that line. Oh, I smell false Latin.
Oh, no doubt.
Ooh.
No doubt. Damn.
You didn't even really learn Latin.
You need to
You're like
prep
a
these
shitty
before we go
noble.
into the
I
fight.
know.
All right. Anything
read.
else?
Where is this
Does
also
does he
me?
make his
New
wisdom
York
saving
City.
throw? Disadvantage
Is that a
14.
Pace Picante
It
commercial?
is. It is. It is.
He rolls a 20, but then he rolled a 10. So no, you're not making sense.
Yes, he takes a D4.
All right, nice.
Haha! That's 4 points of damage.
All right.
Damage with. And does he take any extra because of my.
His head is just spinning.
Yeah, how's he looking?
He does not look well.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack turn.
All right. Very good.
And that is Billy's turn. Oh, and I do like one of these like little power like pelvic thrusts at him.
Oh, nice. That's
just to
gross.
really. He does not know Latin.
Very nice. All right. Thexus, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna mind spike again because I think
Okay.
that might be enough to get rid of him.
Okay.
So it's wisdom save.
Wisdom save and disadvantage.
Yep.
Should we
Needs to be
tell
14.
him that he didn't even,
You say.
or like that he
Well,
killed somebody wrong?
let me roll.
Oh, we do have.
Let me roll my fancy
By the way-
boy.
Uh-huh.
It's 19. It was on 1, and then it moved.
Nice.
We're okay.
Okay.
But he still does half, or
Okay.
he still gets half of it.
Okay, great. Please roll damage.
Where's my D8?
I forgot my D6.
Where did she go? Where did she go?
Did you keep
Yeah, I'll just put it in. Oh. It was 15
15 total. So
And then-
he takes 7.
with plagues.
I don't know that it gets folded into damage, right? Bless doesn't get folded into damage, right?
No, it's for
just on
attacks
attacks?
only.
It's attack rolls. Right?
Okay.
Bless.
Attack and saving throws.
Attack and saving throws. Okay, so 7 total. Give us the stage directions.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh.
First off, I realize this man's leg is still levitating by
still
my
have a
abilities.
beard, too.
So it's just a moment of. Oh, I'm covered in purple feathers, and I drop this leg. I'm like, oh, why am I still holding this? Walk up right in front of him, where he's like looking up at me, kind of upside down, and it's just a moment of. I thought you were so cute, and you're so ew, and it just put my hand directly on his face, and just send all of that energy straight through him.
That's the last word.
His eyes go wide.
You're so
You see a little
ew.
blood dribble out from his nostril, and his eyes just roll back in his head. Quite deceased. I
Just
am finally free. I'm free.
Get your belt on.
And he just you see Beltin just begin to swirl, and the ooze starts coming down the walls even more virulently, just pouring now down and starting to collect on the floor, and he's just spinning there, spinning in the air. He comes to the center of the room.
we gotta go.
The
we
sounds
should
of the
get out of
howling
here.
wind picks up more and more, and you can hear the windows crack and shatter upstairs in the kitchen. And there's a tremendous crash somewhere else in the house, a huge sound. And now the fluid is collecting now on the floor and starting to make its way towards the center as he's just spinning there, laughing. It's starting to crawl up and cover Usher, who's laying prone on the floor. What would you like to do?
Get out of the room.
Monty! I go to I climb the thing to go and open it up.
Well, it's open. You guys, you're making your way out.
Run.
I'm
Out of the
gonna
house.
grab
Do I
his
have-
rapier before we leave.
You're going to grab his rapier?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
You
That's
grab.
smart.
You grab his
Can I grab
rapier.
a bottle of wine?
And you want to go back and get a bottle of wine?
Yeah.
Okay. Delric, you go back. Everyone is rushing out.
Can I
Delric,
grab
you're
Dexter's?
going to be around behind. What?
Why do you need me?
I'm just helping you.
Oh, okay.
You're now all moving. You dash up the kitchens to where the windows have blown out, and only jagged leaded glass is in the windows. And the rain and wind are furiously pouring into this room, soaking the kitchen and blowing bottles and detritus everywhere. Everyone, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Do we still have disadvantage? Like you
Thank
think?
No, your legs have recovered.
Am I still raging?
Yes.
I think you're dead.
Dexterity saving throw.
11.
You're not still
Section
raging.
saving.
You have not made. You're not making an attack. Or
Okay.
11.
11.
11.
Huh?
11.
13.
Okay.
Did I do that?
Nat
Yeah.
20.
Nice.
14.
That might save me.
14. Okay, great.
Power slide up a barrel.
Thexus and Billy, as you're crawling up the steps, you slip, and Delric, who's grabbed a bottle of wine and has somehow managed to make up the distance between
I used my
between you.
spiritual weapon to knock one to me and like ding. It said,
And he leaps over the two of you on the steps.
I thought he was gonna
and
help them.
move
No.
up into the kitchen. Okay, great, thank you very much. You push your way into the dining room now. The floor here has upheaved, and timber and slats are jutting out from under the rug. The table is on its side. The candles and candlesticks have spilled onto the floor. And everyone needs to make another dexterity saving throw, please.
Not the crazy.
do another one. Do another one.
You're behind everyone.
Oh, shit.
Whenever.
See such as traps and spells.
16.
16. Okay.
That's a JJ thing. 23 for me.
Okay.
But I,
Great.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Also, Miss Danger Sense, do I have that even when I'm not
Shite.
raging?
Unless it
You're
says it's part of
responding.
rage, you should
Okay.
have danger sense.
Cool.
Okay.
12.
12. Okay. And
I critically missed.
And
okay.
and his D4 to add with bless was another 1, so it's just a 2.
I go through the dining.
you fall down. Now the ground snaps up as the house is being just pulled apart by the ground underneath it, and and Bronan, you've fallen back behind and now everyone just scrambling.
Can I go back?
Climbing up over the table, over the fallen chairs. You push your way through the door and into the foyer. You fall into the foyer. Can everyone please make another dexterity saving throw?
Another 16.
But they get D4s. 1, 2, and 3.
10 for me.
19 then.
23.
15.
9.
15.
Yes.
Okay. Delric, you slip on the rain is pouring down into the house. And you slip, and
goes that bottle.
And the bottle of wine rolls off and disappears down into a crack in the floor.
Indiana, let it go.
You've fallen into the foyer, and you see it's complete chaos in here. The crack along the front of the house has opened, hugely wide now. It's easily 5 feet across, and has dislodged the front doors, which have blown off of their hinges into the house and lie flat in the entryway. You can see a large portion of the upper floors have been torn up from the wind outside, and it is straight on raining like a hurricane inside this foyer. Out the front doors, you can see the pond in front of the house is glowing like a beacon. It is completely illuminated, and you can see it's kind of lapping up against the front stoop of the house. And you are scrambling to get out of the foyer when you hear a scream upstairs, and it is likely Madilynn. What would you like to do?
I start running upstairs.
I will
You're gonna
try.
run upstairs?
Yep.
Cree! I'll follow behind Cree.
Okay.
I'm going to use my last Can I do this? My last
some over.
second level spell to cast
Push
Bless
yourself
on the
down the
4 of them. So like,
Okay.
basically I'm using my last spell slot to cast one more for Billy.
Okay. All right. You cast it, and you are. Everyone, please make a perception check.
Hello.
And can we add that bless for that?
No.
Saving throw.
Saving throw?
throws.
Okay. Perception?
16.
16.
22.
14?
Delric, this house is going to come down. It's going to come down, and you're going to be trapped inside if you don't leave right now.
This house is going to come down right now. If we don't, it will come down on you if you don't leave now. Go.
Cree, come on! Come on, Cree! Let's go!
Yeah, I'm pulling her by the arm.
It's too late.
Cree, what would you do?
I say with complete and utter certainty.
Can you roll a persuasion check?
Persuade you?
Yeah.
Do what's in character, my love.
I can.
Sure.
Ooh. 7.
I keep running.
Okay. Cree turns around and starts to sprint up the steps.
Can I
Please make
try
a
and
dexterity
grab her?
save. Yes. Yes. Mhm.
Athletic?
It'll be
Opposing?
an opposed strength check. It'll be you're attempting to grapple her essentially. So you can make a opposed.
I'm not raging.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No.
Oh, n-
The most heroic shit.
Is that what I think it is?
21.
Anyone?
And what is this again?
This is a strength check. So you roll a d20 and your strength modifier, the ability modifier.
16.
16. You do not grapple her. She makes her way up the stairs. We are going to. What is everyone else doing as this happens?
I'm pulling Billy and we're running out the door.
We're running out.
Okay, the three of you run out. Bronan, you're staying?
Yeah.
Okay. So your action is you're trying to grapple her. You miss, and she's now going up the stairs. The rest of you make it out of the house. You run out of the house. The two of you are running up the stairs. It is torrential. The floors are slick. I need to make dexterity saving throws for each of you, please.
You each get a D4.
I don't have advantage to. The first one.
14.
And a D4.
Oh, and a D4.
2 plus 17.
16.
16. Dirty 20. Okay. You manage to keep your feet as you get up to the top of the stairs.
No, I won't be
Now there is a massive rending as there's an enormous crack as the balustrade here, the balcony here, just like completely collapses down, and you fall down into this the foyer is sort of caving in on itself. Both of you need to please. We'll call it dexterity saving throw again.
Do we get a
And a D4.
It's an 11.
An 11.
21.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage, falling damage, as you plummet down.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this, dude.
You fall down and completely black out. You take 5 points of falling damage.
Okay.
I could just do it on my arm, so you just.
You're unconscious, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Never forget when you didn't listen to Delric.
Well, you weren't persuasive enough.
I mean, fair. You have 1 moment. You have fallen down. You could scramble and grab Bronan.
I do that.
Okay. Make a. We'll do one more dexterity saving throw for you.
Second one. And 19.
Whew, and you get some good rolls there.
Yeah.
You manage to sort of dance along this beam that's basically over this now sort of gaping chasm with this green glowing stuff sort of like filling up the hole. You grab Bronan it's now like sort of stuck to his tunic, adding to the model. And you drag him out with your strength. You got it. What's your strength? I'm not going to require a check, I don't think. But
15.
Yeah, you drag Bronin out, and you pull him out of the house. You step off. You see out now your comrades, sort of like staring into the house, trying to find you. You come out. You're covered in just like goop. You're covered in just like dust and just mess. And you've got Bronin sort of just dragging him behind you. And you thud down the front steps of the house. And the storm outside is just tremendous. The rain hurts. It's raining so hard. And you can see now outside across the pond, the 3 servants are standing. Amonte. I'm sorry, I just fucking totally blanked. Amonte, Annabelle, and Serta? No, what's his name? Satrin. Thank you. Good Lord.
Serta.
Serta, the mattress.
It's been a long session. And Bronin, as Bronin's like foot hits the turf, the terrible cracking is heard. And this massive thunderbolt comes cracking down out of the sky and strikes straight into the house. It shudders once, everything for just a moment, and then completely collapses in on itself. Like a giant mouth, it swallows the house, the furniture, the body of the Lord, the ghost, the lady, all swallowed. And the ground shakes. And the glowing pool beside the house eagerly gobbles up the manor until only a few beams are sticking up out of the ground. The house is no sooner eaten by the bog than the fury of the storm abates. It's still raining, but the wind dies down considerably. And Amonte and Satrin and Annabelle stand with a horse. Penny, you may recall the name, or not, near the path northward back towards Varenna. They have on them whatever they could grab. Plus a large chest is strapped to the back of the horse. Satrin, his hood pulled up over his head, he steps forward. Friends, a terrible, terrible thing has happened here tonight. But I think you already know that. He wipes the rain from his face. We have witnessed the end of the noble House of Usher. Then he kind of rubs his eyes a little bit and wipes away a tear, a raindrop. It's tough to tell. Fear not for us. For Monty, Annabelle, and I, we will find our way easily enough. Plus, we did manage to come away with a little something. There's a gleam in the old man's eye, and he opens the chest on the back of the horse. You can see a few hefty sacks of coin, and a few silver candlesticks, and some other valuables.
Got out with a lot, seems like.
Here is what the lordship owed you for your service. And he hands out a pouch. Now, you were offered 300 gold pieces. This is absolutely more than 300 gold pieces.
Yes.
Plus a little bit more to keep mum about what you have seen tonight. Discretion is the better part of valor when it comes to nobility, I find. And he hands you the pouch of coins. Do you have something to say?
Satrin,
yes.
Well, any of you three, we've recently come into a tower of our own, and could use a cook and someone to help keep the place tidy. Perhaps sort mail.
And
we have a lot of fan mail.
and maybe provide a health potion for my dead friend here.
And if anything, if you at least just want a place to stay until you get your bearings, you're more than welcome.
Oh, very kind. The three look at one another. Indeed, perhaps we may take you up on that offer, at least for a time. And I presume someone resuscitates Bronan.
Spare the dying.
Oh, very good.
Did we save her?
No.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, God.
Awkward. You and the three servants make your way back north towards your tower and onto Varenna in the dark and rainy night. It has been a long one.
Feels like a
Longer
year.
than anyone might know. And one that you're not likely to forget anytime soon.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
As we're going back. So,
Here we go.
what a time. What happened back there? Because I'm not exactly sure how the fire was set.
Look, we handled it. It's fine. You did great.
All right.
You saved all of us. I mean, you saved all of us.
You really took all the damage that we would have taken and probably died.
Honestly, yeah.
I'd like to just pull Delric aside, and I kind of motion to we're gonna talk quietly in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
How much would Breckenpaw pay to know what happened to the House of Usher? Quite a lot.
Hey, where's that rapier?
Oh yeah. Pull out the Lord's rapier. Is there anything cool?
Dexis.
We'll tell you
Next.
time.
Does it seem
Do I
haunted?
think like a what?
Dexus.
Wouldn't
Tell
Texas,
us Nextus.
I don't know what the
time.
question is.
Well, wouldn't you be able to identify magical properties and items next time?
Next time.
That's what we. Yes.
No, that's what
Next
the druid does. But
Next time on To Be Your RPG.
Excellent. Thanks, y'all. Very nice. Good episode. Good episode.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. And thanks. Exciting to be back, and I'm very thankful to have finally completed that story.
Oh my God.
Thank you for watching and sticking with us to the end. We are very, very glad you did. We have, if you haven't yet donated to Classical Theater Company, please do so. I know we said it before. I've said it again. I've said it many, many more times probably before it's all done. But donate to Classical Theater Company. You can do so through the PayPal link below in our Twitch channel, or you can go to classicaltheater.org. It's tax deductible, and you're supporting the arts, and that's why we do this.
I'll do you one better.
What's that?
If you have donated, donate again.
Hey,
Why stop?
Why stop?
It feels good to give.
It feels great to give. And with that in mind, so dear chat, do we have any donations?
I don't believe so.
We don't believe so.
Oh man.
It's a shame. Look
That
at
makes us
this. Look
sad.
what someone
Look
could
at
have
that
done.
I'll tell you what. Thanks for donating your time.
Yeah, absolutely. And we look forward to seeing you again. We'll be back probably late next month once we get Taming of the Shrew underway and out of here. We'll be back and we will we'll have another episode at the end of April. Follow us on the social medias. We're on the TikToks. We're on the Twitters. We're on all the social medias. You can sign up for our newsletter. We have a Substack newsletter. Please do so through that. You can follow us on Facebook. All that good stuff. Follow us, donate, support the arts. Taming of the Shrew opens in April. We'll have an episode before we
11th
open.
through the
but
20th.
But April 11th through the 20th. You can put it on your calendar right now. So thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again. Woo! Bye, y'all.
Bye.
See ya.